Hello everybody, it's Girl Got Game, and it's just me tonight, because Max couldn't make it, and I couldn't make it yesterday, so welcome to the Tuesday edition of Let's Play a Game we haven't played in over a year. Yes, it's only been 1 year, not 84 years, but it feels like 84 years since we did anything in Arcade Spirits 2, the new challengers. But I'm glad. I'm happy to be back for a little bit tonight. I actually went and rewatched my last stream because, like I said, it's been over a year. I kind of needed to remind myself what's going on. Yep. As I said, Avery, over a year. But not 84 years. Anyway, hello to Avery, hello to Mora, how are you guys doing? Glad you could join me for some more adventures in the arcade-verse. So yeah, for a quick synopsis of the last stream, we basically went and had our first FOD 2 tournament, which we won. And then we got sucked into playing Polybius, and our boy LOCKSLEY saved us from that. And he had some splaining to do, so we found out that he's working with a rebel group that's trying to support Iris, who was made from a piece of Polybius, so there's some danger there. And LOCKSLEY's trying to protect Grace because Grace is Iris's mama. And while all that's going on, we're also trying to find a house for our esports team to live in. So that's kind of a brief synopsis of what we're getting into tonight. Death count at the start of the stream. 0? That's true, we almost lost our mind. Didn't die though, so anyway. Hello to Catherine and Wolf. How are you guys doing? Thank you for popping into the stream. I'm happy to see this again too, Maura. It's been a long time. So I also had to rewatch the stream to try to remember what voices I was doing, so hopefully I can recreate that this evening. Without further ado, let us begin, shall we? I think what ended up finishing off the stream last time is we talked to a few people at Good Clean Fun Arcade, but not everybody had arrived yet. So now the entire team's here, so we're gonna have a team meeting about let's move into a house.
The idea being that if we're all under one roof, we can train our asses off and really make that push for the championship.
I vibe with
There we
it.
go. Are we gonna get some Daviane again? He did threaten to make some coffee later in the stream, so if he's available, I would love for him to do some voice acting again. I don't know if he'll do Rhapsody again or if he'll do somebody else, maybe his own character. We'll see. But I would love for him to join for a bit. And thank you, Wolf, for liking the stream. That helps a lot. Really appreciate it. It's been over 365 days since we last saw this game. I know, Catherine, I know. The last time before that it was only 6 months. This time it's over a year. So we're getting worse again, unfortunately.
It's a smart idea. We'll be able to learn to function as a team, and more than just the game. Plus, I'll make delicious dinners for everyone.
Ooh, nice.
Also, just let me know, guys, if the sound is okay, if it's too quiet, too loud, whatever, because I haven't balanced this in a while.
You had me at under a roof. Mine leaks whenever we experience a gentle drizzle. I'm more than happy to move out of my crap-hole apartment.
Didn't have enough time to run this by Domino. Glad to see the others filled him in. Sounds like this new living situation would be a big step up for him, too. I wonder what his life is like outside the arcade. It's been 1 year, 2 months, and 4 days, to be exact. That's everybody except Jinx and Grace, who are just now arriving on the scene. Once I've got them all in agreement and Iris finds a home, we'll be ready to go.
Hello!
Hello, Grace.
Sorry we're late for team practice, but there's this wonderful new coffee shop uptown I love, and I just had to get Jinx a peppermint mocha. Was okay. It was... okay? I thought you loved it!
Yeah, okay.
I did love it. Just said so. Things being okay is okay.
Music is a bit loud? Okay, thank you very much, Catherine. Let me go and fix that quick. Let's just put that. Okay. Does that sound a little bit better? Let me know. Test that out.
Yep. Jinx, master of flat understatement.
So, what's up? What are the team ups for today's practice sessions? Shame we can't fit our brand new FOD2 machine in here just yet. It'd be nice to have all those joysticks going at once.
Actually, I think I've got a solution to that particular problem. I've got my Iris looking for team houses, a way for all of us to live under the same roof and really focus our efforts. If we all move in together, I think we could really push Magnificent 7 to new heights. And everybody else is already on board, so... what do you say? Sound good? Is that good silence or bad silence?
No,
Okay.
not interested.
Okay.
If this is about your cat, I'm taking that into account when searching for...
You have any idea how hard it was to set up my apartment for proper disability access? Bathroom alone costs a fortune.
Okay, that's a consideration.
Dislodging me from my lodgings is... no. Not interested, no.
Oh, is the stream title and thumbnail not matching up? Thanks for catching that, Kath. Let me look at that real quick. Stream settings. Ah, yes, you are correct, Catherine. Thank you for catching that. I will just fix that quickly. Okay, let's put that back over here. There we go. And fix chat. Put that there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, goldfishing. I imported stuff from the last stream and then didn't fix the number at the end of the title. So thank you for catching that, Catherine. We're good. We're good. Okay. Let's get back into the conflict. Yeah, thumbnail's correct. Title was not. They should be synced up now, hopefully, fingers crossed.
And I can't just move out of my home. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. It's not really that it's a terrible idea, but I just can't. And...
Grace, it's okay. Don't have to apologize or justify yourself. Besides, good, clean fun is our home. Not leaving our arcade. It's our arcade. And not interested in sitting around some bungalow grinding FOD2 in the dark.
Hey, we'd have proper lighting. And it's... No, I mean, I was planning to find a place near GCF so we could keep coming here.
Don't care. I'm out. Grace is out.
No discussion, eh?
If we're not practicing today, I'm going home. Later.
Good talk. Well, things were going too swimmingly before this. I guess we needed some conflict. Yes, adding another goldfish moment for me. It just keeps piling up. I try to protest, but she's already gone, heading to the elevator in the laundromat area rather than the front door. I guess she lives in the apartments upstairs? It'd make sense, and make more sense why she wouldn't want to leave. Yeah, that is a good consideration.
I'm sorry. I can't right now.
And being extremely eager not to continue this confrontation, Grace turns and leaves. Fortunately, headed to the pizzeria rather than exiting the building entirely. Okay, so this is a setback.
Inevitability.
And again, the universe never fails to disappoint.
I had suspected Grace may be reluctant, but that was an unusually strong reaction.
Well, Coach, what's your plan for fixing this one?
We can find a perfect place. Let's just live in the pizzeria. What's the big deal? We could overcome any issues if they'd hear this out.
I like the kind one. I'm still working on kindness and gutsy for LOCKSLEY anyway, but I'm inclined to do there has to be something more to this than they're letting on. Something more is going on here, I suspect. You two know them better than I do. What's happening? Why'd they react so badly?
Jinx. Well, she said why she doesn't like it, but that's just mechanics and hard work. There's definitely more going on, even if it's not my place to say. As for Grace, not sure. I don't know her as well as you suspect. But I do, and I fear her living situation isn't quite a simple affair. I'd suggest you talk it over with them one-on-one. Grace does not deal well with group peer pressure, notably. Locksley's right. And whoever you don't choose, I can chat with the other one. Keep things low-key and friendly. I'm sure we can work this out.
This is messy.
I'm kinda miserably bad at touchy-feely. I'll stay out of this one, let you fine folks do your thing.
Sure.
No worries, Zap. Leave it to me. So, Girl Got Game, who do you want to talk with?
Let's take a look at, No, I wanted to look at the draft. I wanted to look at my relationships. So much for that idea. Okay. I was gonna go hang out with whoever I had the least amount of affection from. Let's flip a coin, I guess. We'll do heads for Grace and tails for Jinx. Hiya! Heads! Alright, we're gonna go talk to Grace. And, just out of curiosity, Grace was who we had the least amount of affection for anyway, so that's good. That worked out. Thanks, coin. Having my back as always. I'll talk it over with Grace, try to figure out why she's upset by the idea of moving. I don't remember your relationship stats. No worries, Avery. The coin worked out in the end, so we're good. We're good.
A solid plan. Good luck.
Gonna need it. Alright, Grace. Let's have a pizza, you and I. Have I heard this piece of music before? I know it's been a while, but this is not ringing any bells. Crossing through the laundromat area, I reach the restaurant and spot Grace fidgeting in a corner booth. Her usual corner booth, away from any hustle and bustle. Obviously, she's troubled by something, so I should play this carefully and with kindness. I approach calmly and considerately. I'm lucky this time, yeah. Very lucky, Catherine. And no worries, Mora. Chill away. It's gonna be a chill stream, I hope. Okay, so Avery remembers it, but could be from them playing. Okay. I like the music, regardless. Grace?
Hi.
Do you want to talk? I can come back later if you don't. Entirely up to you. No pressure. She sighs, trying to release some tension before continuing.
I should probably explain why I'm so nervous about this, shouldn't I?
Like I said, only if you want to.
No, I want to. It's unfair of me to just mumble a negative and run for the darkest corner to hide. Have a seat.
I slide into the booth and the seat across from her. Okay, we'll get some answers. Yes, Mora, that's so exciting about Cupid Parasite. I really hope it can be recorded. I would love to do a Let's Play on that.
I'm not objecting to the idea.
Ooh, I like it.
Actually, I really like the idea. I think it'd be a lot of fun, living with everyone and enjoying games together. It'd be really wonderful. I could share my game collection, we could stay up late eating ice cream and doing each other's hair, and... okay, maybe not that last part, but you get the idea, right?
I want to eat s'mores and gossip and play Mystery Date.
Yeah, actually, I like the quirky one the best. Even though I'm not working on quirky. Ooh, can we also gossip about Becky from Lunch Table 3 and how awful her attitude is, then play board games about asking cuties out on dates? Is that normal? I don't know. I've never had a sleepover. I mean, I've heard of them, but... Oof, that went over badly. Very. I got a chuckle out of that. I gotta get synced back up with this game. Anyway, my point is, there's so much we could accomplish together as a team and as friends if we live together. So... Oh, hold on. They're cutting the grass outside. I need to close up my window. Just a second. There we go. You know what would be a good time to cut the grass? When I'm streaming. Perfect timing. Alright, there we go. So, if you're so in love with the idea, why did you panic and run away at the thought of it? Almost immediately, her outburst of joy dampens down some.
I'm not sure I can just leave my home. The thing is, I live at my family's estate. I grew up there. I've never lived anywhere else.
Ooh, the family estate.
And even though I'm an adult, capable of making my own decisions, I don't know. I don't feel like I can just pull up stakes and leave my family like that.
You're supporting them? They need you?
Kind of the opposite. I'm the youngest in the family. All my brothers and sisters are business moguls, technology experts, success stories. And here I am, the little girl who plays video games.
Remind me if I'm remembering incorrectly, but isn't, what's his name? Graham, I think, from the first game, her brother? I don't know. Just remind me if that's a correct recollection of mine.
They think of me as aimless, tinkering with the children's game nobody will ever want to play. They're not happy with my decisions.
Okay, I am correct. So, I mean, do they think this... I don't remember Graham feeling like that much of an accomplishment either. I think he mentioned something about like an older sister that was very accomplished. I mean, he was kind of running that arcade, but that arcade wasn't doing very well, so I'm surprised Grace is like, I'm the only one in the family that's kind of, kind of messing up here. Interesting. I could be misremembering. Oh, Catherine says I should use a cheat sheet. Maybe I should. I'm hearing perfectly good reasons to leave, not to stay.
How do you think they'll react if I say, Mom and Dad, I want to move into an overcrowded house with a bunch of unemployed 20-somethings and play games all day long?
Okay.
I don't think they'd let me leave. They'd see it as more foolishness, on top of the foolishness I'm already involved in. If I leave, it's going to be a fight. They'll yell. They'll tell me I'm throwing my life away. It's going to be a huge, big, loud, angry mess.
Yeah, and if you want to avoid conflict, I could see why you'd be a little remiss to even broach the subject with your family. But I agree with Avery, though. You made Iris. That's a pretty successful thing. Although, granted, Iris is now considered pirated software and got banned everywhere, so... But I mean, you still made something incredible. But parents do be complicated.
I just can't face that. It terrifies me. I can't. So, I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't join you at the team house. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're a grown adult. I'm here for you. I think it's worth fighting for what you want in life. Isn't it worth a try? I like both the basic and the kindly option. I'll try the kindly. Grace, you're not alone in this. We're all here, standing behind you. And if you need, like, a tag team partner, I'm here for you. Would it help to have someone by your side when you confront your parents over this?
No! I mean, no. An outsider to the family would probably just make it worse.
Hey, we got a little bit back. Nice. I am also down for a chill stream. I am tired and sore. We had to go in early to unload a truck, and the heat and humidity is awful. Oof. Yeah, definitely chill, Avery, after all that. We're in a weird no heat humidity land right now, and I don't know how long it's lasting, but I'm enjoying it while it is. And Mora can relate, sounds like. I feel like I'm stuck in my grandparents and don't have any real freedom to do what I want, and nobody understands me very well, and sometimes feel like I'm a failure. Yeah, I think Grace's story here can resonate with a lot of people. I can resonate a little bit myself, so I can understand why she's a little, just kind of freaking out. Like, I already feel like a failure. I don't want to ask this thing and have them make fun of me and think worse of me than they already do, so I get it. Poor Grace.
But you're right. You're all standing with me. Jinx has been very supportive of my independence. I know she'd want me to break away from the family too. I need to envision that strength. Think of how you and the others would rise to the occasion. Take my cues from your strength. I'll figure something out. I will figure out a way to make this work.
Okay.
I want to join you all. I want to live with my friends. Yes. Yes! I'll do it. I'll join the team house.
Great!
3 cheers for Magnificent 7 and our new home.
Hip hip hooray! Well, that's one cheer, I guess. Ooh, it's in the mid-90s, 30s with 60+% humidity. Ooh, that's hot. That's like soup. It's like a hot soup weather. Eesh. Yeah, definitely, chill out. I hope you have access to some air conditioning and can just relax this evening.
So, where are we going to be living exactly?
I haven't decided yet. Honestly, I've had Iris looking for places to stay for days and no luck finding the perfect place. And now, with Jinx flat out refusing to join us, well...
Aww.
I know what's going on there. She's uncomfortable making us adapt a new home to her disability. It's costly to renovate a place for her.
We have the money. It's why I got us a sponsor.
It's more money than you'd think, Girl Got Game. Even with sponsor money. But why pay for something when you already have something that works perfectly?
Huh? What do you mean, Grace?
Why don't we get the apartment right next to Jinx's and merge the two into a pseudo house? That way she doesn't have to move, just take on some roomies.
Interesting. Coincidentally, could be helpful. We can just do that? Are there vacancies above Good Clean Fun? Wait, why didn't my Iris find them for me already?
Oh, Jinx's sibling owns the building, and usually only rents to low-income or elderly locals. But if we talk it over with them, explain our situation, well, that'd solve a lot of problems, right? I mean, if you want to find something elsewhere, I'm sure we could...
No, perfect. It's perfect. This is... Wow, that's better than anything I could have hoped for. The renewed burst of hope and optimism sweeps us both up awash in smiles.
In other words, still probably not the best time to ask her about the whole Polybius Iris connection. No need to torpedo this good mood. It'll have to wait. Right, well, we'll unpack that a little later. I do have AC at home, not at work. I know Europe is getting a nasty heat wave too, and most of them don't have AC, so I feel for them. Yeah. Europe can be pretty rough when it gets hot there. I'm glad you've got some AC at home, at least. Max also doesn't have AC at work, just the odd fan here and there, but he's like, it doesn't really do him any good unless he's standing directly in front of the fan, so he's kind of grateful that it's not too hot here right now.
I still need to talk this over with Jinx. Convince her to let us into her life as a compromise in return for not needing to move. And arrange meetings and make phone calls and confront my parents. But I'm sure it'll all be fine.
I'll do kindly again. And the best part of all, we can still play a good, clean fun. It's just one elevator ride away.
Exactly! Our home is our home in every sense of the word. I'm very resistant to change, I know. And this is probably not helping me totally break away from comfortable routine.
Woohoo!
But who cares? Our arcade! It's awesome!
Okay.
I'll head upstairs and talk it over with Jinx. We'll let you know when we've got a meeting arranged to try and rent the apartment.
Thank you so much.
I'm so glad you joined us. I'm so glad I can be your friend.
I care about you, Grace. And I want you to be happy, whatever it takes.
Aww. Thanks so much.
Yay, friendship! I'm in a warehouse and hot air flows around when they open garage-like doors with the ceiling fans. Whew. Toasty. Toasty, Mora. Catherine says that Avery is right about the heat. We're gonna have rain in a couple of days' time where Catherine is. At least that's what the weather app says, yeah. What the weather app says and what the weather does, sometimes, most times, are different. Like yesterday, my weather app was saying it was raining all day, but the sun was out, and then when it did end up raining in the evening, it was like, and it's clear now. Like, where exactly? Because it ain't here. Grace and I left the pizzeria with her departing to visit Jinx and me departing to join up with the rest of the crew. While we took turns destroying each other in FOD2, Jinx and Grace chatted. By the end of the day, both were on board with the idea. I could have sworn I even saw the hint of a smile on Jinx's face. Let's go! A wave of relief washed over me, feeling like the hard part was over. Now we just had to make the proper arrangements. A small first step in the right direction. As the evening progressed, calls were placed, meetings were arranged, and surprisingly, Jinx's familial landlord agreed to meet with me the next day. All I needed to do was get through one good night's rest and we'd be on our way to a team house. A certain victory in its own sense. A home. Our home. These feelings kept me nice and warm and snuggled in my bed as I drifted off to sleep.
Why do I feel like the meeting's not gonna go well? Uh-oh. That's Polybius.
I knew things were going too well. The crown will be yours if you kneel and accept that the crown will be yours if you kneel and accept that the crown will be yours if you kneel and accept that the crown will be yours if you kneel and accept that the crown will be yours if you kneel and accept. Beep beep. Ah!
Just a dream.
That's right. Only a dream. Right, Molly. Out of nowhere, the weather says, nope, I changed my mind with the rain. Yep, exactly, Catherine. Same. Exactly the same. FMX, hello, hello. Good to see you. How are you doing this evening? Too many questions about getting an AC, and it will not be the air that needs conditioning. In Europe, we melt like God intended. Oof. Big oof.
Boss bought us all some cooling towels. That actually helped for a little while. Nice. That's nice, Avery. That's at least something. Yeah, that haunting image was, us that Polybius was trying to make when we briefly made contact with it during the last stream. So, our girl's been saying that she keeps feeling pain in the hand that was touching the joystick, so maybe there's some residual effects happening. I jolt upright, nearly falling out of bed, but catching myself just in time. The sunlight peeking in through the slats in my window blinds stunned me momentarily. It's morning already?
Beep beep, Girl Got Game. Good morning, good morning. You have a 10 a.m. appointment with Jianye.
I try to rub the sleep out of my eyes, but my left hand is all cramped up for some reason, which does little to help. Cramped in the shape of a joystick, mayhap? Who? Jian who?
Jinx's sibling? The landlord of the GCF building?
Right. I got a shower. Fell asleep in my clothes again.
That's why I woke you up early, so you'll have plenty of time. Are you okay? You seem a bit unsettled.
I'm fine, Iris. Everything is fine.
Great! Now let's get moving. Magnificent Seven needs a home.
Little by little, I pull myself together, getting ready to face the day. And little by little, I forget the nightmare I've been having ever since that night at Hamza's tournament. It's gone by the time I hit the subway platform. For now. Nice, FMX. The temperature's more reasonable than hell. Well, it's very rude of your sleep paralysis demon to leave you behind in that case. I arrive at the designated meeting place, the Good Clean Fun Pizzeria, with only a minute or 3 to spare. Jinx is already here, waving me over from the corner booth Grace usually favors. Although Grace isn't here.
Hey.
It's almost time.
I know. Sorry for almost being late. Is Grace joining us?
Nah. High-stress business transaction scenarios aren't her thing.
High stress? How much of a hard ass is your sibling anyway?
I'll let you figure that out for yourself.
No hints? No tips and tricks?
Not my race to run. You're in the driver's seat. I'm just here for the freeze-up while you squirm. Here, have one. John's paying.
Okay. I am going to try and be productive during the stream, but laying down with a heating pad for a bit, trying to not get too comfortable. It's tough. It's tough when you're all comfy. Well, the stream's gonna go on for a little while, so you can be comfy for a bit. I think it's allowed. With a shrug, I reach over to the offered dish and fetch a slice of Veggie Lover's Ultimate Super Deluxe Extreme, a Ben and Matt specialty.
Vegan's not my deal. I gnaw my meat freshly off the bone, ideally. But John's super into healthy eating. And exercise. And yoga.
So, someone who's incredibly centered and confident and strong and healthy and ready to tear me limb from limb in rental negotiation?
You'll see.
I see. That I didn't notice John come in, and so I'm probably going to stick my foot in my mouth now. Well, I've come to kick ass myself, and I'm not going to be intimidated by John, no matter how high and mighty they carry themselves, and they're right behind me, aren't they? How did you know? The stern-looking individual looming large behind me, having somehow silently snuck up, slides a business card across the table before sitting down. Game Dan! Hello! Glad you could join us this evening. How are you doing? Trying to think of what a good voice would be for this guy. Thinking. My neck and back are a little aggravated after the truck, so trying to get some relief before I get back to work. Ah, that's a good call right there. I just don't know what to do for this guy, honestly. I guess I'll just try to be fairly neutral-ish.
McJunye, Chinatown Investment Opportunities, LLC, as it says on the card.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god, it even has a watermark.
Let's make this fast. There's 3 units on the 5th floor with water damage, and I'm directing work crews. I'm a hands-on real estate manager. I want to be up there supervising those efforts, not taking meetings all day.
Right. They look me over, from the drooping slice of veggie pizza to my nervous expression evaluating me. Much like Jinx tends to do, in fact.
So, you're one of those gamers Jinx hangs out with.
Yes, that's me. A gamer is what I am. I am she.
And now, you want to combine my little sister's apartment into the one next door to make a... how'd she put it? Team house.
Yes, that's the plan. Instead of a truck being a pain, I have a boss that's making things more stressful than it needs to be. Yay me? I don't know if that's a yay situation. I'm with Avery on the boo boss, honestly. Sorry you're going through that, Dan. That is no good.
Also, she can play video games all day, allegedly getting paid for it. I have to say, Miss Wave Rider, I have my doubts.
They know my last name. They know my soul. I am doomed.
You may not be aware of this, but my family owns this particular chunk of Chinatown. We've owned it for generations. I'm the one who ultimately owns Good Clean Fun. Ben and Matt operate it, so I can focus on other affairs. I own the apartments. I own the corner bodega. I'm trying to preserve the character of Chinatown, Miss Wave Rider, in the face of pressures from far larger developers than I don't have time to be distracted by wild goose chases and esports dreams. So, what exactly can you possibly say to convince me I shouldn't have you thrown out of my building?
Okay. Be convincing. Be convincing.
Beep beep! This is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits.
Your sister and I share a common dream to play games together with all our friends. I'm sure he'll love that. You ever heard of Chinatown Fair? The legendary arcade? We're their second coming. Oh, okay. And I can't do it's good business, or we'll be good tenants. I'm gonna try to be bold. I'm gutsy. I got my gut stat up there. Ever heard of an arcade called Chinatown Fair? It had to close down recently, but for decades it stood as a community legend. A birthplace of champions. Mixia, I'm here to tell you that if you get on board with our enterprise, Good Clean Fun will be the new birthplace of champions. We'll bring fame and fortune to your business. What do you say? Jian's impassive expression does not change in the slightest. So, it'd be good for you, you know, to get on board with this nice and early. Because, glory. And Jian raises one hand to stop me.
Miss Wave Rider, I have only one thing to say to your so very generous offer. Of course I'd be happy to rent to you and your friends, you silly goose. Jinx just won't stop talking about how super cool you and your friends are. You make her happy, and well, anything that makes my dear sister happy makes me happy too.
Aww, wholesome. We love that.
I'd actually decided to rent the apartment to you before I even sat down. I just wanted to see you squirm a bit first. It was adorable.
Nice.
Should have seen the expression on your face, Girl Got Game.
I blinked once, then twice. My face frozen.
Girl Got Game?
Excuse me a moment. Restarting my heart. I feel that. Oh, Avery's getting hungry and wants pizza now. But is trying to resist. It's hard when everything on screen is pizza related. I repeatedly smack a fist against my chest to resume normal cardiac operations. So, we're good? You'll rent the place next to Jinx's apartment to Magnificent 7? Crimson Tiger is willing to pay the deposit if that's an issue.
Absolutely, I'll rent to you. I like you. I like your friends. But I think we need to adjust our strategy a bit first. To make things easier on Jinx, I'd like to suggest installing a connecting door and making the 2 units into one whole. That way everything's under one single renting contract. I'll need a month to arrange proper permits and the work through, but all in all, I think we can do this.
Ah, okay then. That's great. Wonderful. Heck, I bet you're so happy with us that you'd be willing to rent to us for free.
No.
Okay. Had to try. Had to try. Yeah, Gion's a great character. I love them too. Ooh, mac and cheese and hot dogs. Nice, Mora. I had chicken curry and samosas, which I haven't had in weeks, so that was quite tasty. They slide out of the booth, adjusting well-tailored clothes to make themselves proper and presentable once more.
You'll be able to move in 30 days from now. Jinx mentioned you use an iris. Excellent. My iris will contact your iris and work out the logistics. A pleasure doing business with you, Miss Waverider.
Sorry about that.
Just too much fun to let John play with you, like a cat with a laser pointer.
1 month. We can have in-arcade practice sessions until then. Everyone will need that time to arrange their own adult-type paperwork responsibilities anyway. And then, Magnificent 7 will have a new home. Huzzah! Ooh, tofu and veggie stir-fry. There we go. That sounds good too. The month slid by quickly enough. We'd gather for a few hours at GCF's arcade to train, in and around various side jobs the team held, taking commuting time into account. Honestly, scheduling is a bit messy. I'm looking forward to using sponsor money to get as many team salaries going as we can to eliminate that problem. But today is the day. Moving day. Trucks pull up in front of the building now and then, offloading what meager few possessions we have to haul up to apartments 108 and 109. Or as they shall henceforth be known, Magnificent 7 HQ. Headquarters sounds way cooler than Team House anyway. Probably best to stay out of way and let the movers work. Just chill in the arcade for the afternoon, let John wrangle the logistics. So who do I want to hang out with while waiting for our headquarters to be made presentable? Do I get a good choice? Oh, I get a good choice. I got 3 sections of time. Definitely want to check in with Ben and Matt, but gotta prioritize my boy. You're arguing with Zapper? Guys, why do we do this? Alright, here we go. A family of robins.
Must
Nice,
protest.
Nora. That's fun. Okay, what are we arguing about today?
Which is why they should have done nothing. Now they're de facto approving of evil itself.
Are you kidding me?
What else did you expect them to do? Hold hands and sing Kumbaya? Wrong place, wrong time for that sort of thing.
Okay. Apparently I'm walking into a heated debate. May need to step in here if Zapper starts getting abusive. Oh no, not again.
She's learning self-control, but I promised her I'd intervene if anything goes wrong. Fortunately, my arrival draws her attention. Hey, girl got game! Locksley's being an overly optimistic dreamer again.
This is messy.
Locksley, my dude, I get that in a perfect world, everything would be super cool and he could say anything he wants, but this ain't that.
Nor will it be unless those with power are willing to step up and embrace empathy rather than avarice.
Okay, may as well hurl myself directly into oblivion and ask, what are you two arguing about? It's less of an argument and more of a clash of perspective. Mine being sensible and his being idealistic.
I'm perfectly fine with being called idealistic.
Back up a bit and start again. I just got here. Fine. Locksley, you first.
Yesterday, an esports competitor was being interviewed after a major tournament win, and in his victory speech, he declared, 3 beep revolution now. And the game's publisher promptly banned him from play for 6 months and fired the person interviewing him for allowing it.
Which sucks. I'm not arguing it doesn't suck. It's an all-around pile of suck. But the ban came down because a gaming event is the wrong place for politics. It's like expecting nuance on face wall. And the guy signed a contract agreeing to that.
The contract wording was intentionally vague, and I doubt the company would punish him if he said, "The USA rules," which, might I add, is also a political statement.
I disagree, my friend.
No. This is clearly fear of reprisal from the government of Beep, which cites simultaneously a huge gaming market and a despotic regime. Just talking about Beep negatively is a good way to get punished, with corporations climbing into bed with them on a daily basis.
Locksley's right about that. I wouldn't want to mention Beep specifically by name just to be on the safe side.
Nah.
Oh, Dan, how could you forget Zapper, the cutie pie? This isn't about Beep. It's about games and keeping the focus on games, not politics.
All discourse is political, my friend. Games are art and therefore political.
Ugh.
Not this again. Look, I'm not sitting here beep, okay? I don't like what they've been doing any more than you do. And hell, that publisher is run by abusive patriarchal beef sticks. I'm not playing cheerleader for anyone here. But expecting a video game company to do anything other than get out of the way of that oncoming freight train is absurd. It's not their place to start an international incident. And when I sit down and play a game, I just want to play a game, you know? I don't play those games that are thinly veiled military recruitment campaigns either. I want game storefronts to yank obvious propaganda games. I want racist trolls out of the community. Keep things welcoming for everyone by keeping politics out.
A bit concerning, that.
And who decides what's political and what isn't? That's the rub. I feel someone needs to stand up, or this is just going to happen again and again. And as a member of the gaming community, I'd like it to be us. It's also important for those of us who have platforms of privilege from which to speak that we use them boldly against the evils of the world.
That's the thing, right? It's like you have a platform, you have a following, so you do. I kind of agree with Locksley on you have a responsibility to kind of call out nonsense when the opportunity arises. So I do agree with him on that side. Pretty high on my list of characters in this game. I'm sure it's not surprising. I will agree it's not surprising, but I love Zapper too. She's a cutie pie. Otome community in a nutshell. Exactly, Mora. I was thinking about that too.
But we've both ranted enough, haven't we? Considering Girl Got Game is our acting manager / cat wrangler, I'm curious how she would interpret the situation. Just in case I feel like, oh, I don't know, making scary political statements after Magnificent Seven wins the Pro Tour.
Holy beep, people! You're dumping this on me now?
No worries, I support my friends. I'll respect your wishes on this matter, regardless of what they are. You have my loyalty. That will always come first.
Yeah, let's not back Girl Got Game into a corner on this one. I'm cool with whatever you decide to. So, do you think it's reasonable to disallow politics at a gaming event? Or is it reprehensible to silence them?
Alright, well, this is gonna be spicy. Oh, FMX coming back with the zinger of by his own logic, who decides what's good evil? Well, that's true. That's also a good point. Alright, so we have it's reasonable. Game companies are expected to provide neutral ground whenever possible. I mean, yes, but that's like to make sure they don't alienate any of their player base. It's for profit more than anything. It's like, well, we don't want to cut out people who will spend money on us. It's reprehensible. People should take a stand for what they believe in without fear of punishment. I mean, in an ideal world, that would be nice. It's reasonable and reprehensible. Can't imagine it going down any other way, but we don't have to approve of the results. I am not getting into this right now. Well, we are on the LOCKSLEY route, so I'm gonna take a stab in the dark.
Let's call this what it is, okay? A game company is terrified of losing money in beep and willing to silence someone to avoid that fate. That's the kicker. It's not about neutrality, it's about that bottom line. And the company has no right to punish someone over their speech like that. And in that case, it's not even neutrality either, because they're very obviously taking a side by silencing someone like that. They could say it's, oh, we're being neutral, but really they're taking a side there. If they're not willing to stand up for their own players, maybe they don't deserve to have a player community. And if the only vote we get under capitalism is voting with our dollars, well, I hope there's a mass voting and they feel it in their pocketbook.
Hear, hear. Thank you for seeing past the company's rhetoric to what this is truly about.
Maybe?
I think you're both putting way too much meaning into this, but what ifs? It's not like I'm waving beep flags around and cheering them on. Screw them. Just not gonna say that at a Pro Tour event. And that's fair. Also as well, Zapper.
Which is perfectly understandable, Zapper, as long as you respect my right to do so.
There you go. As long as we don't get our whole team banned from play, you do you. Living with y'all's gonna be interesting, at least. Especially with LOCKSLEY and I under one roof. I promise not to start any fights, though. Team cohesion above all else. Glad I'm specifically bunking with Rhapsody, though.
Yeah, I think you'd probably get along well with Rhapsody. Who am I bunking with? Do I get my own room?
Likewise, I promise to remain cordial and not allow differing viewpoints to tear Magnificent Seven apart. It wouldn't be fair to Girl Got Game or anyone else.
So 3 cheers for Magnificent 7 HQ. Long may it stand.
Hip hip hooray!
Smiles and good cheer all around. But also a bit of a reminder that I'm in charge of keeping some very, very different people all focused on the same goal. More responsibility than I asked for. More than I wanted. But I can do this for the sake of all my friends. Okay. Anybody else I should talk with before moving in?
Let's go see Ben and Matt. I think if you make it political, religious in real life sense, most people would avoid it like the plague. Most people who indulge in entertainment do so to escape in real life problems for a bit, not to be preached to. That's also true. Like, I do understand that as well. They're like, like Zapper said, I just want to play a game. I just want it to be a welcoming community and not have to think about that stuff and just be like, it's a video game. So I totally understand that viewpoint too. And Dan must head back. Okay, Dan, good luck with work. Enjoy the rest of your time zone. I hope things improve for you. Thanks for popping in. Everybody's favorite pizza-slinging couple flag me down as I enter the pizzeria, ready to serve up my favorite triangular food.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Look at you, putting together a home sweet home for all your friends. Emphasis on sweet. A sweet, sweet gesture from a sweetie pie. Aw, thanks, Matt. It's not that sweet. This is just what pro teams do when it's time to get serious.
Right. Keep telling yourself it's all cool and professional. Business, ambition, management, macroeconomics. And alongside all the money matters, you'll be living with your friends. Can't think of a better arrangement.
Good.
Why, Ben's my best friend in this whole world, and I live with him.
Nice.
It's true. Both the friendship and the homeowner status. Well, we rent, technically.
Speaking of renting, Jun mentioned they hired you to run this place, but I thought you two owned Good Clean Fun.
Co-ownership. We manage the nitty-gritty. They manage the bigger picture. We're hired guns, here to support Chinatown as best we can. Jun's an old friend, back from when I was taking night classes in company management. Ben and I know a thing or two about running hybrid businesses, so when Jun mentioned a need for a multi-purpose community center to provide basic services, well, we suggested this enterprise: food, fun, and laundry.
Well, it all worked out. People are always coming in and out. It's a nice communal place, even if the smells sometimes cross-contaminate.
That it is, Girl Got Game. And you yourself will be having a communal area now for you and your friends. Too true. You and your new home, surrounded by those closest to you, living in close quarters, elbow to elbow, nice and cozy. Privately. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, right? Ben, settle down.
Ha!
Never know what might happen in that sort of environment, eh? Eh? Matt, you two settle down.
Are you insinuating something?
Insinuating? No. Yes.
What Matt is trying to say, I believe, is that there's a good chance romantic antics could break out in such a situation.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Not that we're suggesting you had uncouth motives in assembling this arrangement, just that, well, things happen, you know?
Things happen.
Yeah, so Avery says, I'm not saying people have to take a loud stand, but it's more that people can speak up without fear of being silenced. Exactly. They have the option to without the fear of that. Most games are an escape from day-to-day life. Yeah, for sure. It's the fear of being silenced. It's like, if you have that fear and a company or what organization is going to take action against you, then I argue they're taking a stand. And yeah, like you said, Avery, there's a lot of games that have stories that lean into politics in some ways, for sure. Mora, discourse every month about what is Otome games, because games like Obey Me have confused what is an Otome, because it's advertised as such, but it's not a true Otome, but an Amare. Yeah. Every month, sometimes twice a month on Twitter or wherever, there's this dialogue opens up and it's like, oh, here we go again. Every time. Well, maybe? I hope? Listen, it's not something I'm banking on, but things do happen, and it has crossed my mind. Once. Or twice. Or 300 times. But above all, I respect my friends' boundaries more than my personal desires.
Exactly. And a good friendship is the first step towards romance.
Trust me, before I met Ben, I tried diving straight into romance with total strangers, dating websites and the like. Results were mixed at best, and then I realized the love of my life was right under my nose. Literally, he sat one row down from me in economics class.
Oh, that's so cute.
We're not saying you have to flirt it up with a friend, but it might be a good place to start. Look, you're in a great situation for that now. You're far more likely to find someone if you already know you can live with them and not murder them in their sleep.
Ben has a point. That does stand to reason, I guess.
Heck, all the classic romances didn't launch immediately into the lovey-dovey. Consider the great works of romantic literature. Sam and Diane,
Monica and Chandler,
Niles and Daphne.
Mulder and Scully. Ooh, also Jerry and George.
Not sure about that last one, Matt.
You have your canon and I have mine, Ben.
Admittedly, we strictly interpret the universe of human relationships through the lens of 90s television sitcoms.
Is there any other lens to look at them through? The X-Files. That's true. Wait, the X-Files was a sitcom? Hello? Oh my goodness. Zach, hello. And Jordan as well. Hello to you both. Hope you're doing good. That's okay, Zach. We're driving. We're getting a house for our esports team right now, so that's what we're doing. And Jordan asks if I'm excited for the movie news that was announced today. I must have missed it because I'm not sure. What movie news was there? You'll have to jog my memory.
The show certainly got laughable as time went on.
Ooh. Ouch, Ben. Shots fired. Okay, I get it. I've watched plenty of shows, sitcoms or otherwise, to know what I want in terms of love. But why the old birds and the bees pep talk from you two, specifically?
Well, is there anyone you've got your eye on? Not committing to anything, no, but call me curious. Who tickles your fancy?
You guys prying into my love life. I love it. Oh, Pizza Dad, so nosy. Oh, I see. You're just trying to get me to spill the tea. Bingo! Ben and Matt sheepishly grin. I guess it makes sense. They've been watching all of us interact day in and day out. I wonder if they've been shipping people in here for months. And they're just like, I want to know if my canon's canon, okay? I know, Catherine. Ouch to every 90s, 2000s sitcom. The Seinfeld ship. I know, I was like, wait, is that... That was the one I was thinking of with Jerry and George. I'm like, are they talking about Seinfeld? That's so funny. Zach was watching Superman with Lace to get caught up to watch Supergirl because they found out Lobo is in it and they love Lobo. Oh, cool. Very cool. All right. Nice. Very, very cool. Yeah, I just watched Superman with Max and my parents a couple months ago. I liked it. It was good, so... I'm looking forward to Supergirl as well. And if I had that vantage point, I'd be asking those questions in my head too. Fine. Consider it spilt. Ooh. Alright. So I can say nobody, which would be a lie. Still deciding. Lots of options, you know. Like to keep my options open. I mean, we all know who we're here for, right? Hey! He knows in his heart it's him. Chivalry apparently isn't dead, because Locksley's single-handedly keeping it alive. I admire that, you know? And it's not some cynical persona he wears to enchant people, it's a genuine aspirational goal for him. To be gallant and genteel. So, not exactly a LARPer or scholar, eh? Think there's more going on there? Actually, I know there's more going on there, given he seems to be tangled up in some conspiracy over Polybius. Right. Something more. Well, may you build a grand castle of your very own, then. Thanks for the advice, you two. Happy to help. And here's your lunch. Literal food for thought. I pay for my delicious meal and settle into my favorite booth. You know it's my favorite because it's almost molded to my butt because of how often I sit here. And I can barely believe it. Soon, very soon, I'll be living with all my friends under one roof. I should be nervous, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. and I suspect for reasons beyond improving our FOD2 skills. I'd been living alone until now. Content to be alone, or so I told myself. Tonight, all of that changes. My thoughts return to much more current ones as I polish off the rest of my pizza, and I'm ready to get back to things. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't know who we have the least amount of affection for between Rhapsody and Domino. I should have looked that up. Boo! I saw that, Mora. I saw that. I'm like, I personally am not a werewolf fan, so I'm just like, I mean, I'm happy for the werewolf girlies. That's okay. Oh, okay, Zach, so that was your favorite Superman film in a hot minute. Same for me, honestly. I wasn't a big fan of the Snyderverse Superman films personally, but I really liked the latest one. It was good. I'm sorry about the pizza, Avery. This game revolves around pizza, okay? Yeah, no, that's fair, Mora. Domino Rhapsody. You know what? Domino's always a good time. Let's go. And while we're here, we can check. Okay, they were pretty even anyway, so it's not like I could have gone wrong there. This music. I find Domino chillin' in his usual spot in front of the battered plastic Japanese arcade cabinet loaded with all his schmuck faves. Although chillin' is probably not accurate. As usual, he's hyper-focused on a massively complicated bullet spam pattern from hell, desperately hanging on to the edge of survival. And yet he finds just enough mental timeshare to say, hello.
Hello.
Hey, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine. I'm good. It's a good day. I'm all packed up and ready to go on permanent vacation with y'all.
Okay. Okay, so Zach liked Man of Steel well enough, but this one was definitely better. Nice, very nice. Hey, Catherine, yes, Molly, let's show Avery the dark side of the pizza land. Yes, let the pizza call out to you. Okay, that's a good idea, Avery. If you have your food and you're eating it, maybe it won't be as tempting. Where's your luggage? You didn't register with the movers, so I figured you'd be bringing your stuff in by hand or something. But I don't see any boxes or suitcases or travel trunks or anything out here. And Domino glances to a battered duffel bag lying on the ground next to his arcade cab.
Got it all right here.
That's it?
The sum total of my worldly possessions. Well, the stuff worth keeping anyway. Ah, the joys of riding the poverty line like a skateboard rail.
With his game wrapped up, he turns to chat with me while leaning against the cabinet. He seems genuinely happy, possibly for the first time that I've seen.
This can't possibly end badly.
This is gonna be fun. Assuming we aren't murdering each other by the end of the first week, it'll be nice to not live alone anymore.
I'd like to think we can handle this new living arrangement with a minimum of bloodshed. My hope is to provide a friendly, welcoming sort of gamer's paradise for us all.
You know, I've never liked that word.
Paradise?
Gamers.
Ah, I was with myself. I was like, paradise? Okay, fair. Oh, yeah, it's so easy to get behind on stuff, Mora. I hear you there. Oh, okay, Avery, yeah. If you got a dairy allergy, then I can understand why you'd want to. You definitely want to resist having pizza if you don't if you don't have a mighty need.
That's curious.
I mean, what is a gamer, really? It's branding and marketing shorthand, a defined role given to us by the media to act as a convenient carrying handle. When a major corporation making sweet bank off you is also telling you who to be and what opinions to hold, and what opinions to fight to the death over, well, that's worrying. And to an extent, the esports scene completely buys into it. You don't want to make sponsors unhappy, and sponsors want you to stick to the script. Crimson Tiger only exists because some soda company decided they needed a gamer drink for the gamer lifestyle and invented a brand to cover the gap.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
My favorite face.
Thus, the loop is closed. We become part of our own subservience. Okay, kinda went off on a Locksley-esque rant there, didn't I?
I was just thinking the timing of that, considering the earlier conversations. I'm like, alright. FMX like, Domino, chill. It just means you play games. It's not that deep. Hey, look, Domino's given a lot of thought to it. And I know, Avery, it's true. Pizza is so good. It's true. There's so many good tasting foods out there that are not so good for us. It's okay. It all made sense to me. We have to be careful not to perpetuate stereotypes. I think gamer is fine as long as you're your own gamer and not someone's tool. And then we have the basic. Gamer's just one who plays games. Doesn't have to be anything else. I don't know what to pick for Domino, honestly. I think I'll do the steady one. The steady one I like the most. No, I get what you mean. It's an easy trap to fall into, filling the shoes someone else gave to you. We're walking a weird line, being professionals who have to keep their sponsor happy. We need to be careful not to become generic esports team number 23. If we keep our individualism and our ideals alive, I think we can work within the system without being complicit in its excesses.
That's a pretty tight rope to walk, but I'm glad you're mindful of it. Last thing I want is for Magnificent 7 to be all like, "What up, fellow gamers? Buy more Crimson Tiger."
Indeed. Yes, we do want aggressive answers for Locksley as well, but I also want to not lock myself out of too many options, Mora. Doing one-offs here and there is not going to hurt anything. Like, these are, as long as we keep these two the highest, I don't mind kind of delving off into other areas sometimes. I also want to try to prioritize keeping the team happy, because I want to try and get good endings with them at the end as well, so that's what I'm trying. It's a difficult tightrope to walk. Well, we have to push the product a little, but only in ways we agree with.
Hopefully we'll have a choice in the matter. Maybe it's for the best that I'm bunkmates with Locksley for this Magnificent 7 HQ experiment. We see eye to eye on this stuff.
Okay, so I'm not rooming with Locksley. Well, that's fine. I probably have my own room, don't I? So you picked out your room assignment already?
Yeah.
John's moving stuff around accordingly. Starting tomorrow, Magnificent 7 HQ is in full effect. I'd suggest a huge party to celebrate, but let's not annoy our landlord on day one. Plus, I'm usually the one who sits in the corner talking to the pets during a party, because when I try to mingle, people go, "Oh, look at the time," and wander off.
I mean,
Honestly, I'm less worried about someone else on the team starting drama than myself accidentally causing some.
not the worst idea.
My hope is that I'll be a bit less morose if I'm around cheerful people. I mean, it's half the reason I keep coming back to GCF. Being a shut-in really drives people up a wall, across the ceiling, and down the other side. I don't know how folks like Locksley managed it before today. Hang on, weren't you a shut-in too?
I lived alone, if that's what you mean.
That's curious.
And you didn't have an arcade to fall back on to pump up your social meter either. How'd you do it? How'd you avoid losing your marbles from isolation?
Maybe I did go completely scooters. I'm just really good at hiding it. I mean, she could open up.
That is basically what she did in the opening. Just like fell into game. To be totally honest with you, Dom, I wasn't doing great with the isolation. Sometimes I wouldn't even leave the apartment. I'd order delivery so I could keep grinding the FOD2 ranked ladder all day and all night. Things feel different now that I'm going to an actual arcade, now that I have more friends. Feels better than sitting by my lonesome all day. Nice.
Sounds like you found exactly where you need to be. Count yourself lucky. Not everyone manages that. Some people spend their whole lives trying to find where they belong. Some fail and just fade away. You only find out they even existed when the landlord comes around you to complaints about the smell.
Well, that got dark in a hurry.
Dude! Oh, sorry. I went overboard again. I meant it positively, though. You've done good work, Girl Got Game. Be proud.
Thanks, Domino.
Anytime. Well, for today at least. I'm in a damn fine mood today. I'm not used to feeling this jovial and confident. It's a pleasant thing, to be sure. It'd be nice if I could keep it rolling more than a day or two. Usually I get slam dunked back into the suck after it passes, but
I feel that.
Hey, who knows? Maybe with more contact with optimists like you and Grace, I can keep it going. Okay, I should double check to make sure I didn't actually leave anything behind. My old landlord dumped all my crap on the curb for garbage pickup. I may need to root through it.
Well, that's rude and quick.
Be seeing you.
See you upstairs later.
You got it. Yep, typical Domino. Anyone else I want to hang out with before officially moving in? Hang on. The sun's already gone down. Why the heck haven't we moved in yet? I'd say we're burning daylight, but we're fresh out.
Beep beep, Girl Got Game. You have an incoming message from Jinx. Hey there, Gion's trying to get our arcade game working and running into problems. Any idea how to boot a custom arcade PC? Real mess up here right now.
Huh. It's just a PC in a fancy wooden box? I thought arcade games were all specialized hardware.
Retro games, yes. Modern ones tend to use off-the-shelf components. Want me to reply to her? Oh wait, I've got another message for you, this time from Grace. I could use a hand moving my game collection. Can you take the subway to the 23rd Street station? Moving these boxes myself is proving difficult.
I don't think I can leave either of them hanging. Okay, I'm not gonna fall for this again. Hold on. Looks like Jinx is slightly lower, so we're gonna go help Jinx this time. I can't hear his name without hearing the Coheed and Cambria song Domino in my head. Yeah, I'm with Avery. Now it's stuck in my head. Dang it. Exactly, Mora, exactly. We did Grace already, so.
Rhapsody could easily get an FOD2 machine going. They're a computer-y type person like you. And I'm sure Locksley would be more than happy to carry some boxes for Grace. So, who should I send where?
I will... Alright. I'm gonna send my boy off to assist Grace and hope I don't lose him. Although if I lost to Grace, that's... I can't be angry about that, honestly. Alright, Jinx, here I come. Iris, contact Locksley and give him Grace's location. I'd like us to get moved in ASAP, and if this arcade game's the stumbling block, I want to take care of it.
Sounds good.
Sure thing, Girl Got Game. Grace and Locksley will be back by the time you're ready.
With that settled, I head up the elevator to join John and Jinx's literal homemaking efforts. Alright, here we go. Oh, what a nice apartment. So clean. Locke and Grace give very platonic sibling vibes. That's true. That's true. I do agree. It's my first time seeing Jinx's apartment, also known as half of Magnificent Seven headquarters. Huh. This place is actually quite nicely decorated, if a bit messy due to open boxes and packing material everywhere.
including the various components of one disassembled FOD2 arcade game.
Girl got game, my savior. Please, please, help me make this weird game contraption work properly. I think I've got a handle on physical assembly. I'm a whiz with an Allen wrench, but the computer is another matter.
True enough, the game's chunky old monitor is sitting on Jinx's coffee table, with what looks like an industrial computer case tower next to it. No fancy pants water cooling or sweet glass windows, just a metal box to jam PC components into. And it's showing a blue screen of death. A very familiar one. Wait. FOD2 runs on vaporware for work groups? I thought I was the only weirdo running that dinosaur of an operating system. Hey, it came in handy.
Cheap as hell, yeah. Long as it runs reliably in an arcade, they won't spend 1 penny more than they have to. So, think you can work your magic on this thing? I'll finish getting the cabinet assembled while you tinker.
With a shrug, I take out my USB keyboard and jack in to give it the old 3-fingered salute and reboot the box. I sit on her couch with the keys in my lap, going through the process of figuring out where the custom device drivers are stored, etc. Doesn't take up much of my mental timeshare, so I can chat while working.
Sorry about that.
What are you sorry about, girl?
John wanted to surprise you all with a completely finished team headquarters, but took longer than expected. It's cool, it's cool. I'll have this running soon. Looks simple enough.
Good, good.
While you're doing that, I'll take this time to relax some. Big fan of relaxation time. Stress of getting this ready has worn on me.
Don't you listen to heavy metal? How is that in any way relaxing? Rude. I like this one. Is Jinx talking to herself? Maybe? Oh, I missed... Whoops! I missed that was me. I meant... it's cool, I'll have this running soon. Looks simple enough. Blech. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. Full agreement here. Even though we're full-time professional gamers, being under one roof means we can mix up things a little without wasting time. There should be enough time in every day to chill out and get in some training. Yep, are we up to 2 goldfish this stream? I think so.
Might be a new record, honestly. Might need a hard-set schedule to avoid slacking off. But if we bank in enough unstructured time, yeah, it'll work. Less worried about my own stress levels than Minx's, though.
Who's Minx? Oh, look at the kitty! So cute! We got Jinx and Minx. I love.
Minx! Up!
And on cue, a furry blur leaps out of the shadows, landing neatly on Jinx's shoulder. With a smile, she scritches under the kitty's chin as it stares off into the distance.
Minx. My cat. Usually super chill even when I play metal albums, but a bit skittish all day with Jin's crew of movers coming in and out. So I'm trying to be sure to get Minx pet Minx plenty, keep her nice and calm. Want to give it a go?
I want to pet the cat. I will take the scratch that's probably coming my way, but I'm going to try to pet the cat. As a loyal citizen of the internet, I feel a burning need to pay tribute to that most memeable of animals, the cat. Her fur is silky to the touch, a matte black that shines ever so lightly when ruffled. I didn't get scratched, hooray! Aww, so cute and fluffy. Although Minx barely responds to the petting, not even looking at me as I pet away dutifully. I glance aside, trying to see what the cat is staring at so intently. Why is your cat gazing directly through the fourth wall of your apartment?
Dunno, just gets that way sometimes.
looking at me. Looking at you, chat. Looking at you.
They say cats can see dead people.
Yep, looking at me. Never mind, it's definitely looking at me. Huh. You don't say. Well, I got goosebumps.
Yeah, cats are weird. But that's part of home life, yeah? Quirky pets.
With a sigh, she glances around her largely empty apartment. At peace.
This is nice, isn't it? It's nice to just coexist, you know? Without a crisis, without the pressure of team training, without emotional heavy lifting. Know you're all in on the pro tour, but we gotta take time to relax too. Read a book, play a different game, listen to music. I want to share that with all my friends. All of it. Living together. Providing a cozy space where we can just be ourselves. Wasn't sure at first. No. Opening up my life to others with the quietly uncomfortable bits on display. Sketchy. Risky. But more I thought about it. Yeah. Break the solitude by letting my friends in. Makes a lot of sense. Might be challenging. Might hit speed bumps. But worth it. Absolutely worth it. Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Indeed. Couldn't agree more. And yep, you remember correctly, Mora. Dawes the cat whisperer. They do not care for me. Much to my chagrin. Jinx sets Minx down, the cat dashing away in a blur into the intricate kitty habit trail set up around her apartment.
Almost done there?
What? Oh, the game. Her heartfelt speech distracted me from the subject. A glance at the screen confirms the installation progress bar filled to the top. Yeah, it's good. Still need to patch up to the latest firmware, but it'll automatically do that over Wi-Fi after we put it together.
Beep beep, girl got game. May I make a suggestion?
Huh? Curious, I pull out my phone to consult my virtual assistant. Iris just shoves Jinx over to the side. Iris!
There's a fan-made patch for Fist of Discomfort 2 which can be hacked into the firmware update, which adds all sort of functionality. Technically it was made for cheating, but it unlocks all the characters right away, adds second monitor support to home units, and even includes all of Fist of Discomfort 1. Plus, seeing new code hooks, I can access it to track your statistics and analyze your techniques. Isn't that neat?
A game mod? Using that won't get us banned, will it? We can't risk our personal FOD2 machine being blacklisted.
Well, it's technically against the Digital Millennium Copyright Act due to the need to decrypt the BIOS, but as long as we don't use the cheat functions, it shouldn't be detected. I mean, unless you want to cheat.
Yeah, okay.
Huh. Well, game's ours to do with as we please. I say we install the patch. Why not? Generally, I stay within the rules. My wild days are long behind me,
she says with a flamingo cane.
But the right to tinker and tweak things you own. That should go without saying, no matter the DMCA.
Okay. Anytime I go somewhere with pets, I become the animal whisperer. I have heard more than once, wow, they don't usually like people / men, as I am now that animal's new BFF. Alright, Zach's also got the whisper gene. It's amazing. We're just walking down the street, and Da will just be like, pss, pss, and the cat will like run across traffic and be like, hello, let me show you my belly so you may rub my stomach. Thank you, I love you. I'm like, hey, I'd like to pet you too. Come on, man. Chopped liver over here. What do I want to do for this? I would like the mod, like the mod benefits without the cheat functions. I guess I can ask.
hang on. Cheating's only like a tiny part of the mod, right? Can we mod the mod so we give it the added functions while also stripping out the cheats? I bet I could do that. Iris, package up the mod code and mail it to me. I'll tinker with it tomorrow.
Ooh, good idea. Sure, I'll send you the source code. Clever. All the upside, none of the downside. You're resourceful.
Very. Good job, Girl Got Game. With that handled, I shut down the PC and waved Jun over. Nice.
All sorted out. You can finish assembling the game.
Oh, that was me again, wasn't it? Why can I not read tonight? That was me. All sorted out, you can finish assembling the game. Bleh.
Super. That's the last step before we're ready to move everyone in. Should go track down Minx before everybody arrives. Don't want to risk that silly cat getting out while people are coming in and out of the door. Excuse.
A third goldfish appears. Ay. It all falls apart when Max is in here, I swear. Jinx wanders off to locate her cat in the maze of cat toys, while Jun finishes screwing panels to the side of the large game cabinet.
Thanks so much for your help, Girl Got Game. I've gotten pretty good at playing fixer-upper over the years, but electronics are beyond me. I adapted this entire apartment for Jinx, you know. Single-handedly carved a nice little home for her out of this place. Anything for my dear sister.
Your family owns this whole block, right? Urban real estate moguls?
Well, yes. But this particular building is all mine. Our parents really want nothing to do with it.
May I ask why? As your new tenant, I mean.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the building. No, it's... well... it's more that they want nothing to do with us. Jinx and I are invisible branches of our family tree.
Oh my goodness, more family trauma. What's going on?
Not that they'd say anything unkind, no. They never criticize us or talk about us behind our backs or have anything negative to say. Nothing to say at all.
They continue to twist the screwdriver, locking down a side panel on the game as they explain.
Honestly, our parents don't know what to do with us, how to react to what we are. I think they'd be happier if I decided I was a man or a woman, no matter what I decided. The whole non-binary thing just confuses them. Doesn't endear me to our community either. Fortunately, my business skills go a long way to forcing them to accept me. Hard to argue with success. And Jinx's disability, well... it's made the last 10 years very awkward for everyone.
Alright. It does sound like it's been rough. Yeah, last 10 years specifically. So you admit he's the real pro holding these streams together. I admit that I have less goldfish moments when he's here. Oh. The Anti-Molly Club Tartarus branch is now the second largest house on Tartarus. Dang. Getting out of hand over there.
Sheesh.
What do I want to do? Do I want to be kindly? I'm so nosy. Alright, you know what? I'll be kind. We'll pry into Jinx on Jinx's route. I get the whole out-of-touch parents thing, believe me. But you've got your sister, and she has you. So they're still a loving family. Don't worry about what they think. Just worry about each other, you know?
Exactly. Don't tell her I said this, but Jinx is such a gentle, sweet little thing. I'd do anything to keep her safe.
And she's right behind you.
No way in hell.
Gentle and sweet? Seriously? Anyway, all done here. So, we good? Can we have our housewarming party yet? I'd prefer to clean up a bit first, really make the place presentable. Been at this all day and night. Never going to be perfect, Sib. Just roll with it. Then I guess we just roll with it. Okay, party time! Woohoo!
Woohoo! If it makes you feel better, I haven't written fanfic for Finn yet. I got stuck on how the heck am I supposed to get to where I want to be and have planned for. Just need the how do I transition. Okay, that's good to know, Mora. I hope that it works out at some point. You get like a flash of inspiration for that. I'm still looking forward to it. So the updates from Tartarus are that a P4 character married Ryuji, and Avery invited P4 character to live with them, so of course Ryuji came with. So Ryuji is an anti-Molly club member? For real? That monkey! I can't believe he turned on me! What the heck?
I'll message everyone, let them know that we're starting. Woohoo indeed! Yeah, woohoo.
Woohoo? Okay. Woohoo! Things are not coming up Molly today. This is it. The culmination of my efforts. No, of our efforts. Everyone had to pitch in. Jinx giving up her personal space, Grace willing to deal with her family situation, everyone agreeing to uproot their steady day-to-day lives in favor of making Magnificent Seven headquarters a reality. With the last details handled, we gather outside one of the two front doors to our suite of apartments and are ushered in by Jun. Nice. Alright, sounds good, Zach. But I hope your game throws me a bone. I need something. Just something.
Thank you for your patience. I wanted to make sure everything was just right before the big unveiling. Without further ado, welcome to Magnificent Seven headquarters. Also known as my apartment, to be specific. One of the two connected apartments. We installed a door so you can pass back and forth without needing to go out into the main hallway. Both apartments have a cozy kitchen, spacious bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. According to the room assignments you've requested, in this apartment, Jinx and Grace will share a room, while Girl Got Game will be by herself. Always alone. An even number of bedrooms and an odd number of residents means Girl Got Game gets her own room. What luck! In this apartment, you'll also find Grace's classic gaming library and Jinx's music library. Please consider playing your albums at a lower volume, dear sister. I promise nothing. Moving on.
Ooh, I like this room.
The second apartment is where we've assembled your shiny new FOD2 game. Here, you'll also find Rhapsody's streaming rig and a kitchen fully stocked with your favorite snacks. But please eat something other than pizza bagels and nachos. We installed the stove for a reason. Zapper and Rhapsody will be sharing one of the...
Oh. It's Jun, it's not Rhapsody talking. Blah. Oh. Come on, eyeballs, work with me here. You can read and see things. I know you can.
Zapper and Rhapsody will be sharing one of the bedrooms.
Assuming I'm not out partying all night long, of course.
I wonder if we'll even use the room. I'll be pulling a lot of all-nighters editing FOD2 strategy videos.
I know, Mora, I know. Read the text. Just read. That's all you gotta do is read.
And the other bedroom will be occupied by Domino and Locksley. Do we get bunk beds? Bunk beds are awesome. But I'll take the lower bunk. Heights make me nauseated.
Alas, they are but singletons. But regardless, I swear that we shall bond as roomies and brothers, my good fellow.
And that's everything. Rent is due on the 1st of the month sharp. Fortunately, your sponsor is footing the bill. Any questions?
Just one.
Aw, yeah.
Who's gonna play the very first round of FOD2 in this sweet new pad?
Are you calling dibs?
Oh, heck no. Just checking if anybody else was calling dibs. And if not, I think I've got a cool idea.
Zapper steps back and nudges both Jinx and Grace to step forwards.
I say we have a battle for Hygiene Officer of Magnificent Seven headquarters. That means Jinx and Grace teaming up against Girl Got Game.
Wait, do I want to win this though?
What?
Accepted.
Great! Losing team has to clean our apartments for a week. Huh?
There are stakes now? Oh dear. It's cool. We're gonna clean headquarters by wiping the floor with Girl Got Game. You and I got this, Grace.
Okay.
We've got this. We'll win. I just know it.
Okay. Then as my partner, I'll pick Locksley if I can. He bailed on me last time. Can I, save?
It's been a while. Let's make a quick save.
Oh no, you don't get to pick. We need to make this fun.
Oh, come on, Zapper.
Ha ha!
What? You're gonna use online matchmaking and team up with a rando. What?
Nice.
Smatter, Girl Got Game. Don't think you can carry some scrub to victory?
He was like, you can, I think. Or not. Well, this is very one-sided. Yeah, I agree. This feels targeted. Well, nothing to it but to fake guts, I guess.
You think a little disadvantage scares me? As your resident coach, manager, and cat herder, I'm not backing down from any challenge.
Watch me get paired with Da randomly. That would be amazing.
We gather around the single screen game, plugging in joysticks and keyboards and such.
It's more cramped than the spacious two-screen deluxe version downstairs, but we manage.
I let the matchmaker spin its wheels until eventually it settles on
Papa Smurf 69! XXO. Your partner's named XX Papa Smurf 69XX? Huh?
What the? That's my random partner?
Silly name, but so what?
Oh, is it Da? If it's Da, I'm gonna freak out. Cause I'm like, that name sounds familiar.
No. I know the handle. That's not just some rando.
That's Da's Smurf account! I freaking called it!
Smurf account? An alternate fake game handle you play under when you want to fight without anyone knowing who you really are.
What the hell is Da doing playing on that old Smurf account?
He's a big-time P2W competitor now.
If you don't want to play with someone you don't like, we could cancel the match and try again.
No.
Let's see how this plays out. I'm too curious to stop now. Freaking Destiny, man. Destiny. I need you to go call Da Papa Smurf 69 right now. I can hear him making coffee. He's coming soon, guys. Just hang in there.
Okay, if you insist. Okay, here we go. Loser scrubs toilets for a week.
With chores on the line and my rival for some reason ending up having my back, I line up my fingers on the keys and get ready to fight. This is a disaster. Oh god. Da's on my team. This is terrifying.
Fight.
Fight! Oh.
Okay. I feel like Grace is going to be a very defensive person. Thankfully, I've got my sticky note for what to do. So, I'm gonna start with a special. Yep. Right to the face of Grace. Beats the defend. Kinda figured. Score is now 100-0. Alright, Daw versus Jinx. I feel like Jinx is gonna be more of a mix. I'm gonna go for the attack. Okay, both attack. Now 150-40. Now it's summertime. Alright.
There you go.
Thank you, Papa Smurf 69.
Papa Smurf 69. I think I've just found my new YouTube handle.
Papa Smurf 69. Great timing.
What's up, Papa Smurf 69? Hey guys.
Oh, so funny. Your timing's great.
Thanks. I try.
Just when I needed you, here you appear. I'm gonna try an ultimate. Alright, it's a risk, using my once per game ultimate, but the time is right. I channel my energy and pour it on in one huge splashy attack, something Grace wasn't prepared for. 130 points. There you are!
There I am.
Da! All the hey Papa Smurf 69 in chat.
Hey, can I get a Papa Smurf 69 in chat?
Papa Smurf 69's in chat.
Attacks.
Attack? Okay, I was gonna ask you what you want to do. Hey! You beat the special. Nice. 400. We are decimating them. Ah. Alright. I'm gonna go for the defend. Okay, both defend. What do you want to do for this one?
Special.
Okay. Oh!
Oh.
They used their ultimate. Okay. Nothing you could have done against that.
Just like fire. A ball of fire came out of heaven.
Oh, that's true. If we're being accurate, it's XX Papa Smurf 69 XX.
Oh.
True, true. That's
Right.
good point, good point. Special. Okay, both special. And for the last round, what do you want to do?
Defend.
Okay. Oh, they specialed. Okay. I think we still won.
You
Yeah,
win.
480-420. Hey!
Yeah.
Victory!
I see my work is done here, and I can go have my coffee. See you later, guys.
Thank you, Papa Smurf 69 XXXXX. Hello, Dreamy Kiwi. Welcome to the stream. I know it's been a while since I've last played this. Glad you could pop in. Guess who's not cleaning this week? Yes! Kicked P2W's ass, beat down L7, and took you both to school. I am unstoppable.
Yes, you're cool, you're badass, we get it. No need to be a sore winner.
Alright. Good game, you two. Well fought. Did I seriously just act like a colossal tool in front of my teammates? Where'd that come from? It was Papa Smurf 69's energy. I genuinely think you play this game about twice a year. At most. At most.
I'm just glad I could enjoy a game with my friends. That's what I'm looking forward to most, now that we're all together. Being able to share something we love, more so than ever before. Okay, I'm excited. I'm into this. Let's keep going, keep going. How about a battle between Apartment 109's roomies? Domino and Locksley against Zapper and Rhapsody. Indeed. Domino, we ride to battle as one. Tally-ho and all that crap.
You know, I'm always down. Rhapsody, you ready?
You bet. I've got some new techniques I want to try out.
With the team swarming around our new game, everyone eager to have a turn.
We'll be playing long into the night, no doubt. I've had my moment in the sun. Besides, there's something odd about that battle, which I may want to look into. Oh, hey Da. Would you be interested in voicing yourself? Okay, hey, we're gonna call Da back in to do a call. Ask, why are you playing with a fake account? Hey, what are you doing? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna call up Da, ask, why are you playing? I can't stop thinking about Da using his old Smurf account during that battle. It doesn't make sense that he would do this. Something fishy is totally going on. Pulling out my phone, I tap past Iris and into my contacts to give Da a ring.
You're welcome. Is that how I'm answering the phone?
Yeah. You're welcome. What are you going on about?
For the win. You're welcome. You know, it was all me that brought us to victory. My sweet moves, my quick thinking, my plays.
And now listen here, you.
You're just lucky it was on my Smurf account during that battle, so your teammates don't have to see your rival getting those W's for you.
Yeah, about that? What's up?
Can a monarch not go among peasants from time to time? How else am I supposed to see what tactics the common folk are using?
Biblically accurate Da has entered the chat. No one else would have caught it, but I did. The slight hesitation in his voice. You don't think I can see through your lies by now? Be honest with me, Da. You're big-time P2W now, right? I'm sure you signed a contract restricting you to only playing on your official P2W handle. Have to maintain that celebrity status at all times. So why dip back to your old Smurf account?
Listen, I don't expect you to come even close to understanding the pressures surrounding me right now. Any normal human would snap. She's always watching me. I never get a break. Sometimes I just need a break. She says she wants to support my dreams, but that seems to translate into constant pressure.
There's a small pause on the phone.
But I am no mortal. You merely saw me falter for a moment, and that won't happen again. In fact, like right now, this conversation is over.
And Da hangs up on me! Rude!
Goodbye.
That's not the worst conversation I've had with him, but something did seem off. I can't believe I'm thinking this, but I hope everything is okay. Alright, thank you very much for...
Well, you know, if I log into my XX, Papa Smurf 69 XX account, you know something's up.
That's right. It's like he's about to snap. See ya, thank you. Oh my goodness. Can a king not walk among peasants from time to time? Yeah. Mora says you can have your coffee now. He says thank you. I let the thoughts leave me as I focus on something more important, the friends in front of me. I rejoin them in celebrations. Alright, so things are not all peachy in P2W land. With that matter settled, I return to the housewarming party already in progress. And the house is warm indeed. Warm feelings and good tidings all around. When my sponsor suggested this idea of building a team house, it felt to me like the next logical step in going from amateur to pro. Get a team together. Get sponsored. Get a house. Fight in tournaments. Qualify for the Pro Tour. Win the Pro Tour. Hoist the trophy. And then immortality. Every single step along the path being a hard granite slab you smash down into the ground to pave the way to victory. But there's more to this new home than just a stepping stone. Just like how that fight was about more than who won or lost. It's about us. Making something all of us can share together. Win or lose, champion or failure, we've built something today. And I hope it lasts a long, long time. The best days are ahead of us. 3 days later.
Okay, who replaced the desktop wallpaper on my computer with a photo montage of scary clowns? It's not funny.
Oh no, there's trouble in paradise.
Oh, we got the stream dates. Stream before this one was April 14, 2025. Stream before that was October 1st, 2024. The first stream was December 1st, 2002 freaking 2022. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I've been playing this game for a long time, and I think we're in chapter 3 of the first route. So, yeah, it's been cooking. I want to play without She. She is everywhere, and we're like, I think something might be off. And like, you don't say. It's true. It's true, Dreamy. It's true.
What happened to my lucky socks? They were right here. I need them. I need my lucky socks.
Not the lucky socks.
Someone left the door open, and now Minx is lost in the building.
No, not
And
Minx.
that someone better find her, or that someone is gonna get an ass whooping.
I will join in the ass whooping. Get Minx back now.
Locksley, I swear to RN Jesus, if you don't stop humming that song under your breath, I'm gonna tear out your throat and feed it to you.
The best days are ahead of us. Honest. Oh, oof. Avery, you're actually right, though. I'm not even in the first route yet. I haven't locked in. I'm still in the intro. Hey, we finished level 3 today. At least it's that. 3.5 years of Arcade Spirits. It will get done one day. I believe. No one else will, but I believe.
You've cleared level 3 of Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Victory! Let's take a look at your scores. Locksley's really taken a shine to you. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 24,750 points. Sweet! Good job! Would you like to change your personal metadata at this time? Name, pronoun, and so on?
No, I'm good to go.
Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 4?
Yes. That'll do. Level 4. Maximum impact. Alright. Max should take off more often. Yeah, he needs more vacation, that boy, honestly. Although, who knows? Maybe we'll finish Expedition 33 and then try to finish this game off. I don't know. Could be a thing. Alright. We got Fight Check News Update with Punchy78.
The Pro Tour is heating up, with contenders eager to scoop up precious qualification points to claim a place at the main event. With the next major event on the horizon being the lucrative Crimson Tiger Invitational at this year's Max, all the power players are getting ready for a fight.
Oh yeah, Max East.
This could be the major win everybody's favorite underdog team needs to really reach for the gold. But fighting in local arcades is nothing compared to the big stage at Max. Can they see this through?
Thank you, Dreamy, for pointing out the take showers. That is a good thing to actually highlight.
Like, share, subscribe, smash the
Smash
bell,
the bell.
rate Fight Shack 5 stars, tell your friends, tell your enemies, this is getting intense.
Smash the bell in the face!
Welcome back to Arcade Spirits, guys. I know this game is like 40 years old now, but we're about 3/4 of the way there.
Progress was made over those 40 years. Slow. Wear deodorant? Yes. It should definitely be on there too, Avery. Agreed. It is the distant future year 20 beep, and I am on a roll. I've won every major challenge put before me, overcome every setback, and today I'm going to utterly destroy the next obstacle in my path. And now I'm at the Crimson Tiger Invitational. If we win this, we curry favor with our sponsor and rack up some very critical Pro Tour points. It's time to be serious. And while most of the time I can keep that vibe rolling, today, well, I'm pretty far outside my comfort zone, which is going to make matters difficult. Specifically, I'm 2,408 miles away from my comfort zone.
Instead of my comfy and chaotic East Coast city homestead, I've flown out to the West Coast, to a rainy gem of the Pacific Northwest, to Max Prime. What's Max Prime, you may ask? Because I had to ask myself, looking like a total newbie in the process. In a word, crowded. Ooh, well, if that's an indication of time passing, Dreamy was on last year of high school with the first video of this, and is now going into senior year of college. So, a few years have passed, mayhap. Winners don't use drugs. Hey, it's that biofeedback. A dangerous thing. Anything else on the ads that's pertinent to me? P2W is simply the best. And I am dust. Thanks. Max is what you... Oh, hey, look, it's Queen Bee! Hold on. 5-time champion Queen Bee of the 4 Heavenly Kings meet and greet today at 11:30. I simply must go. And the $9 hot dog. It's yummy. Max is what you get when 70,000 people descend upon a building the size of an airport. All of them here to hawk retro gaming wares, play new arcade games, and enter tournaments. So, not only am I fighting off jet lag from my first coast-to-coast trip, dealing with a neck ache from some kid kicking the back of my seat and generally craving death, I'm also elbow to elbow with unwatched gamers. It said take showers! Eager to hustle for rare finds, valuable wares, and championship glory. The expo hall alone is like an aircraft hangar, packed with vendor booths and playable prototype games. All the major companies and arcade chains have a presence here. Even console games are represented, with the big three of Sega, Nintendo, and Atari having booths. But the Palace, the world's biggest arcade franchise, easily drowns them out. Boo on the Palace. Good point, Dreamy, good point. All the flashing lights and noisy crowds are threatening to drown me out, too. So, yeah, a little in over my head, considering I was a PC gamer shut-in until recently, but my teammates are eating this up with a spoon. Finally, a Left Coast Max! I've been to the Right Coast Max event plenty of times, now I can compare the two. If you need me, I'll be, probably everywhere.
Wow, so many people who love video games under one roof! I can't wait to say hello to all the indie devs and see what they've been making. This is just the best! First up has to be the retro game dealers, though. Maybe I can get a few more rare finds for my collection. 50-hour Japanese RPGs, here I come! Okay, this is a bit much, isn't it? Pity Jinx couldn't come with us. I'd love to grouse about the gaudiness with her. Meantime, think I'll also engage in retail therapy. See you later.
Leaving me with the two most social individuals in our entire group sticking by my side for the time being.
Marvelous.
50 weak sauce.
Such an intense atmosphere. I had heard many a song sung of the wonders to be found at Max, but I'll admit little has prepared me for the reality. But I shall remain steadfast in the face of this madness, rest assured.
I vibe with it.
Behold the wonders of Max. Glorious and terrifying all at once. This is the second biggest Max I've ever seen. First being Max East, of course. Luckily, I won't have to fight the crowds too much. Since I'm casting the matches for the Invitational, I've got a special VIP badge. I can come and go when I please. If you want to see Max in all its magnificence, without a sea of bodies, I can let you borrow it after show floor hours are over.
Is this a bad time to mention that I haven't been in a room with more than 10 people in it since high school graduation? I mean, look at this! Where do we even start with this? Is there a map? Do I need a guide and survival gear? Should I swear to offer my tasty flesh as nourishment if we get stranded?
I disagree, my friend.
Come now, it's not quite all that. But honestly, a guide isn't a bad idea. LOCKSLEY and I can be your Max guides. If you need anything, we're only a text away. Assuming you can get any service, of course. 70k people all battling to connect to the Wi-Fi is a tournament on its own. Rhapsody is right. We will be by your side as needs be.
Tally-ho!
Besides, your focus today is the Crimson Tiger Invitational, yes? Put all this aside and keep your goals in sight. No need to engage with the teeming masses if you're really only interested in competitive play. Do what makes you happy.
Sounds good to me.
Agreed. Do what you want to do. And if you're getting overwhelmed, it's okay to take a break and clear your head. Remember that there is an outside. It does exist. One last piece of advice from your guide. Don't forget to have some fun while you're here. There's so much more to do than the tournament.
Right. Tournament. Focus on the tournament. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. This is my time. This is my hour. I can do this. It's just another tournament. A very, very critical one that will earn us favor with Crimson Tiger and a ton of Pro Tour qualification points, but just another tournament. I take a breath to calm my nerves and turn to face the combat arena. That's a big arena. Rhapsody telling us nicely to touch grass. True. That's okay, Catherine. Thank you so much for staying as long as you were able to. It was nice having you. I hope you have a good rest of your time zone. Take care. It's a huge stage decorated up for the big showdowns between the top professional teams, all invited by Crimson Tiger. Its aura flows into the surrounding booths and right up to my toes. Soon I'll be taking on challengers there, so why not get the lay of the land? It's good to know what I'm getting myself into. Using various hand motions and signals, I let Rhapsody and LOCKSLEY know I'm going to wander toward the stage to check it out. They nod in approval, and I try to not get lost on the jaunt over to the stage. I approach the impressive stage and... Wait, why is there press gathering by the stage seating area? The actual tournament doesn't start for another hour. Crimson Tiger PR, whoa. Oh, they're sponsoring Team Play to Win. I remember her from when they came, P2W came to the arcade. I don't remember what voice I gave her though, it was too long ago. Which is why Crimson Tiger is proud to announce a brand new sponsorship of Team Play to Win. What? We're happy to work with Victoria Proud, whom you may know better as Valkyrie, two-time EVO champion and coach for Team Play to Win. Crimson Tiger certainly knows how to play to win, and we're thrilled to support the dreams of P2W as they rise in the Pro Tour ranks. Camera flashes go off as the press snaps photos of the newly minted business partners. And then one of them asks the question that's burning in my mind.
What about your previous sponsorship of Magnificent 7?
Unfortunately, we parted ways with Magnificent 7. Their spot in the Crimson Tiger Invitational will be given to Team P2W. Well, thanks for informing me of that, asshole. It's been like, I flew all the way here. I got rent to pay and stuff. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
I would just like to say that XX Papa Smurf 69XX has formed Pay to Win, not Play to Win.
But you play for Play to Win. I don't understand you. I'm so confused. And agreed, Dreamy. Valkyrie's outfit is sure something. We wish their little team the best of luck in the future and see nothing but success in store for them. Now, as we look to the future, we look to Team P2W. We hope you enjoy seeing them dominate at the Crimson Tiger Invitational. Well, this is awkward, isn't it? As the crowd of journalists disperses, I march right on up to confront my former sponsor. Oh.
Beep beep. This is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits.
What gives? You sign me up and then stab me in the back in favor of P2W? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not in favor of the kindly option at this juncture. I want to know what gives. Et tu brute? What the hell? We had a deal. What was the point of signing us up for a sponsorship if you were going to dump our asses a month later? The coach of P2W doesn't even react to my rage. My sponsor, at least, tries to placate it. Sorry, Miss Wave Rider. Corporate decided this at a level way above my pay grade. Yeah, I'm like, you can't just drop a sponsor without any prior notice. It's just like announced to the media. What? Yeah, suing material for sure. Afraid there's nothing I can do about it. That's business, you know? Ugly, but it is what it is. But on the plus side, we've already paid for your trip to Max. Enjoy your hotel room and the convention at your leisure. Plenty of fun to be had, even if you can't play in the tournament, right? If you'll excuse me, I've got other business to attend to. Despite my former sponsor slinking off, the one who really backstabbed me stands her ground. We lock eyes and she takes a step toward me. Victoria Proud, back-to-back EVO champion known as Valkyrie, owner of Team P2W, most powerful woman in the industry, is almost gentle in her expression. This kind of feels like how my ex-coworker found out she was fired mid-shift via email before a manager could say anything. Yeah, that's true. Could that be sympathy?
Defeat is never easy, I know. But in reality, this is me doing you a favor. I know it's hard to see right now, but that's the truth of it.
Excuse me?
You're way in over your head, and you don't even realize it.
Maybe we should go talk to the Four Kings about this. I like that, Zach. Valkyrie, you never wear that jacket. You just carry it for show. It's giving performative.
I've been grinding the pro gaming scene all my life. From the original Street Fighter through to Fist of Discomfort 1 and 2. I've been here, building the scene while you were busy tinkering with building blocks in preschool. And that's not a dig at you. I'm trying to point out that I've been in your situation before, making the exact same mistakes you are. Nobody was there picking me up when I fell. No one helped me. So that's what I'm doing for you, here and now. Helping you see that you aren't ready for this. Are your players signed with actual contracts? Do you even have an accountant or a lawyer?
I have an iris? She waves her phone in my direction, where the neon wireframe of a familiar virtual girl waves back.
Yeah, I've got one of those too. She's handy, but an app is no substitute for having a full support staff. You're playing at being something you're not. You should stick to having fun with your friends and let this fantasy of yours go. There's no shame in being a casual.
Oh, ouch. Well, gosh, thanks, Mom. Am I also grounded without dessert, too? I love that. I love that so much. But I am trying to focus on kindness and this. I'm gonna look forward to doing that at some point down the road. 40 years from now. I'm just showing you suck. We got two dads unlike you. True, Dreamy, true. I hate the whole, I was doing this when you were in diapers argument. Okay, you're ancient. That matters how? I know, it bugs the crap out of me. So it's like, okay, so because you didn't succeed when you were younger, it's like your life's mission to make sure no one younger than you can succeed. Alright, Grandma. Look. Okay. I get that you feel like you're giving valuable advice to a new generation of gamers. But considering you also stole my sponsor, it rings hollow. I'm all for learning from my elders. That's fine. I won't reject good advice. But then you had to go and steal away the only thing funding our dreams. Rather conveniently lining your own pockets. So, I'm thinking your motives aren't exactly pure here.
Don't chide me about things you can't fully understand yet. You're far from ready to stand in judgment of me. If you lost your funding, that's your fault. If I hadn't done it, someone else would have.
Boo, weak.
Learn the lesson and move on.
Sheesh. Yeah, I'm doing this for your own good, but according to who? Exactly, Avery. And she walks away as I'm no longer even the tiniest of concerns to her. Just another try hard for her to dismiss.
Iris, what's my schedule like for the next hour?
All clear, ma'am.
Good. Find me somewhere pleasant to have a spot of lunch before the first round begins.
Leaving me with all of Max before me and no actual reason for me to be here anymore. Rhapsody over here like, I'm freaking out! With the impromptu press conference of doom over, I listlessly wander back towards my friends. Once we join up again, I quickly reiterate what went down. Oof. Yeah, her voice is great. Character, not so much.
That's rough. It's not like we needed another reason to dislike P2W. They're really hitting us where it hurts. But on the bright side, we don't have to wear Crimson Tiger's hideous outfits anymore.
True. Not sure the bright side is all that bright, Rhapsody. Once we get home, we still have rent to pay and team salaries. If we can't pay, we'll lose the apartments. Some of us will have to find new jobs. No, we're in too deep. We need a new sponsor to keep the ball rolling. No way around it.
Where can we find a last-minute sponsor?
I don't know. But I do know something. Or someone, rather, I can turn to. I pull out my phone. Iris, what do you got for me?
Beep, beep.
I've already started searching. It could take a few days, though. Right now, the news feeds are choked with news of P2W signing with Crimson Tiger. We may need to wait for that story to cool off to find someone interested in us. We're, literally yesterday's news at this point.
I'm not sitting around waiting. I'm the coach, the responsible cat herder. I gotta get on top of this as soon as I can. I should probably head back to the hotel and do some serious research. Not like there's any reason for me to stick around here anymore.
Indeed, you could do that. Or you could take a break from being a manager and let your friends help you out instead. Rhapsody and I can solve this problem.
What? No, it's okay. This is my job. You don't have to.
I insist. I'm your sword arm, yes. My liege must rest and recuperate while I tirelessly fight this battle. Besides, I have hidden talents which may apply. Making contacts, networking, wheeling and dealing. I've experience in such matters. Chatting up possible new sponsors for us will be child's play.
Yeah.
Locksley is right. I might have a few leads myself. It helps to know the right people, and I can track them down in between casting matches. Leave this to us, Girl Got Game. You and the rest of Magnificent Seven go have fun. You've done plenty for us already. Let us return the favor.
When I first arrived at Good Clean Fun, I lamented having all these chores and duties. But now handing them off feels weird. Feels like I'm admitting defeat. Like I failed. But if someone else is offering to pick up the burden, well, maybe I should take them up on that? There's no shame in it, right? I guess it could work, but are you sure? I don't mind, really. It's my job to figure stuff like this out.
Honestly, between my allies and Rhapsody's industry connections, we're likely better positioned to do this than you are. Weren't you a complete shut-in before you met us?
I wasn't a complete shut-in. I did go down to the corner store to buy more nachos. Sometimes.
The pinnacle of diplomatic prowess, that.
Locksley, I've already been kicked in the stomach. Please don't hurt me more.
Shall we?
Is this going to be like the first game where we have to choose a sponsor and it'll change direction? Like how we choose how to rebuild the arcade? That could be. I could see that. Maybe Rhapsody, LOCKSLEY, and Iris will come back with 3 different options and we'll have to choose one.
Besides, if we should fail, nothing is lost, yes? You and your Iris simply resume your efforts after this weekend's festivities. You've earned a break. If you overwork yourself, you'll burn out. We've all seen you putting in the overtime getting everything together for us. So, let LOCKSLEY and me take a shot at this, okay?
They're not wrong. I haven't slept well this last month, as we moved from practice session to practice session, online tournament to online tournament. And the times I woke up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat with the images of pixelated smiles burning in my brain, well, those sure didn't help either. Okay, I put it in your hands.
Excellent!
You may rely upon us. Meanwhile, we're at Max, the nexus of fun and games. The perfect opportunity to immerse yourself further in arcade culture, yes?
Nice.
Now's the time to go out there and experience your first Max. We've got this.
Aimless and directionless. Me, a FOD2 junkie and PC gamer versus a thundering herd of arcade fanatics. This is not a matchup I can counter. I should definitely seek out my friends. I don't mind playing second fiddle to whatever fun they're having. Who do I want to look for first? Fortunately, Iris has a map of the convention center loaded up and ready, complete with handy icons representing each of them. Okay, sounds good, Dreamy. Good luck with that. Who's low right now? Looks like Grace and Zapper are at the bottom right now. Okay. Oh. I could tell Fight Shack's reporters about what happened. I could. Do I want to? Could be interesting. Right in front of the palace, eh? I'll bite. I'm curious. Thinking about it, this is exactly the place I need to be if I'm going to let the world know our side of the story, isn't it? Max is where the entire arcade industry gathers. Developers, publishers, esports stars, and reporters. Sure enough, a familiar face is busy talking all about the event, while a friend of his with an old VHS camcorder gets every last word on tape.
And with the Atari XLX starting to fade, will the Nintendo PlayStation 4 Pro take the crown for the console of choice with the retro set?
The Nintendo PlayStation 4 Pro. Okay.
It all comes down to upscalers and CRT support. The XLX is the long-reigning king of both HDMI upscale and 240p output for old television sets. But Nintendo holds the keys to the kingdom for many retro franchises. And even if they aren't on board with 240p, they're the only game in town for many.
Uh-huh.
We'll have more on the upcoming NPS4 Pro and... hang on.
Confused, he turns away from the camera lens to face me. Crap. Was I in shot? I was going to wait until he finished. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to photobomb you and interrupt. I can come back later.
No, stay! Stay put, please! You're Girl Got Game, right? Owner of Magnificent 7?
Technically, we collectively own Magnificent 7. I'm just their cat herder.
See, that's the kind of detail we need. Do you have time for a quick interview?
Kinda why I came over here, actually.
Great! Pete, load a fresh tape. The good stuff. I want to get this at high quality.
Oh, so this is the universe where Nintendo did release the PlayStation. Ah, okay. I didn't know the lore there. With a shrug, the man just out of shot loads another VHS-C cassette and starts rolling. Such quality! Doc, hello! Welcome! A few things happened. We moved into an apartment next to Jinx, so we have our team house now. And we just lost our sponsorship at Max, so now we're trying to figure things out. That's been the main stuff so far that you missed. I hope you had a good time at the shore, Doc.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post. Hot off the heels of the bombshell drop this morning, I've got Girl Got Game of Magnificent 7, formerly sponsored by Crimson Tiger. Welcome to the show.
Happy to be here, Punchy.
So, tell us more about Magnificent 7. There's still a few people living under rocks in the Ozarks or something who haven't heard of you. What drives you? What makes you tick?
We're just 7 friends who love FOD2. Want to see how far that takes us.
Yeah, you know what? We're friends. Friendship.
We're 7 friends who love to play Fist of Discomfort. Starting out, that's all we really had, a mutual love of this game. But that got us thinking, well, how far can we take our passion? Could we really do it? Could we take on the Pro Tour? But above all, friends. We're not aiming to be a typical esports team, hiring and firing talent to build our power. You don't fire a friend. As for me, I'm the one that keeps us together, the coach, the manager. But it's our team, not my team, and I'm proud to support them all.
Nice! It's great to see more people who wear their hearts on their sleeves in this industry. So, as the manager of Magnificent 7, you were responsible for getting signed to Crimson Tiger, right?
Yeah.
And this very morning, Crimson Tiger betrayed you in favor of joining forces with your rivals from Team Play to Win. What are your thoughts on that situation exactly?
And he holds his microphone out to catch my words. Let's see, do I play this cool or cut a wrestling promo on them? For those not in the know, Nintendo contracted Sony to make the PlayStation, but backed out last second, so Sony went, alright, bet. And while Nintendo, I'm sure, still kind of regrets that. Interesting. We're weeping our eyes out, Punchy. Soon we shall be as dust, and so will be 2W. I'm gonna continue on the kindness train. I'm deeply disappointed in Crimson Tiger and Valkyrie of Team P2W, but this is a decision outside my control. What's done is done. However, this isn't going to stop us. They underestimate our passion, Punchy. Winning this tour is a dream that everyone in our team shares. We're striving for it, working for it, yearning for it. Losing our sponsor hurts, I won't deny that. But it's not going to hold us back. We're staying determined. And in the end, may the best team win.
Good sportsmanship from Girl Got Game of Magnificent 7. A dream which will not be denied. And that's not the last of all the excitement here at Max. For more hot interviews, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell!
With the short interview done, Punchy motions for his cameraman to cut it.
I want that transcoded and on our channel within an hour. This is gonna be massive click food. Click food? My own term. Click food. It's like the difference between feeding the ducks at the park and feeding worms to the fish before catching them. Okay?
Yeah, I get it.
This isn't exclusive, right? You haven't talked to anyone else yet?
You've got all the fighting that's fit to post. You get first crack.
Perfect! Gotta say, thrilled to finally meet you. I've been your biggest advocate at Fight Shack. Not exactly a hard sell, given you've been on a hot streak. But it's tough convincing some of the other editors to pay attention to smaller teams. You're the most interesting thing to happen to the scene in some time. Plenty of small try-hard teams out here, but they haven't made the inroads you have. We need this, you know? The scene? Getting too commercial, too static. Same 8 or so teams at the top every time.
My thoughts exactly, Punchy. Or is it Mr. Punchy? Mr. 78?
Punchy's fine. Or Jimmy. Whatever. Names are fluid, you know? It's 20 Pete. You got the right to choose your own name. Hey, I need to interview someone over at the Palace booth next, but let's catch up again sometime, yeah? I'm gonna want to pick your brain for the benefit of my viewers.
I'm always up for that.
Great!
But his smile falters a little as he pauses, unsure if he should say something.
Hey, so you know Victoria Proud's got you in her crosshairs, right?
It did come to my attention. Valkyrie, you mean? She claimed earlier she was doing this for my own good. Acted like a concerned mother figure and everything.
Okay, so between you, me, and the wall?
He's actually taken off his super rad sunglasses and dropped down to a lower tone, so this must be serious.
You humiliating her team in public really did not go over well with her.
Oh, she's still sore about that. Come on. I know, she fired Coda on the spot.
Even beyond that, she's got them on some weird training program determined to make sure that it never happens again.
That's what Dawn was saying.
Look, this is the same person who entered a bunch of small tournaments paying airfare and everything just to ensure her rival didn't win any of them. That was 10 years ago, and even now, she keeps grinding his esports career deeper and deeper into the dirt. She does not let go of grudges.
10 years ago, you say? 10? That's the second time 10 years has come up in the stream. Is that a coincidence? And now she hates us. Okay, that's concerning. And a little sad that she hangs onto her anger that much.
Just figured you'd want to know. And hey, I'll be rooting for you. Later.
So, war it is then. Not thrilled about that, but I guess it was unavoidable. In the end, she's just a rival like Daw. Right? Let's just move on. There's too much to think about right now, and I've got more of Max to see. Okay, that was interesting. Definitely worth, I think. Let's go see Zapper. I find Zapper playing the latest light gun slinging action game on offer from a major publisher. She's playing guns akimbo as usual. The cabinet is decorated in camouflage and netting with sandbags and ammo boxes on the floor around it as stage props. On screen, she mows down waves of terrorists round after round. But despite racking up an amazing kill streak, unlocking a drone airstrike to rack up even more bloody deaths, she holsters the guns and steps out of the way. The next two gamers in line grab for them quickly, eager to play, as are the dozens waiting patiently behind them. Oh hey, sup? How's Max treating ya? I spare a glance at the line in front of the game, and alongside it, and wrapping around the booth twice over. How long were you waiting to play that game? Not long. I knew a guy who knew a guy. Oh. So I guess abandoning ship in the middle of the demo isn't that great a loss then? Nah, that's not why I folded. It's... Well, the game sucks, so why keep playing? Isn't this like a multi-million-dollar juggernaut which scored 9 out of 10 from every reviewer on Earth? I mean, I'm a PC gamer, and even I've heard of...
Not interested.
Not my thing. I highly doubt it's 10 years, but I wonder how many years this is after the first game. I think they mentioned it, but it's been forever since I played. I think it's 5 years? I kind of have some memory of it being 5 years ago. Actually, I'm gonna grab a little more coffee and put more light on because it's dark in here. Just give me a second, guys. There we go. Yeah, I think it was mentioned when we played against L7 in Hamza's tournament. It was something about like Queen Bee left 5 years ago or so, so I think it's been 5 years. Let me explain. You know I love hot light gun games, and the hotter the better. More chaos, more sharpshooting skill, more over-the-top action. But usually I'm shooting robots. Zombies, aliens, cartoon gangsters, stuff like that. When it comes to realistic military shooters, well, no, not my thing. I don't like glorifying gun violence.
Hooray for patriotic murder simulators, right? Blurg. Yeah, I kind of like the basic one, honestly. I'm not too sure about the other two options for me. Why play this game at all if you already knew you weren't going to like it? I mean, only so many hours at max. Surely there were other games, right?
I'm thinking.
Good question. How do I explain this?
Hey, nice.
I learn from mistakes, right? I don't shy away from exposing myself to terrible ideas either. I like to check out the things I traditionally hate now and then just to be sure. I'm not some kid refusing to eat her broccoli. Every now and then you gotta eat some so you can say, yeah, that green stuff, it's the pits.
I like that. Checking it, because it's true, your tastes can evolve and change over time. So it's like, okay, just because I didn't like this thing when I was 5, I'm 30 now, do I still not like it? I've avoided it like the plague. Maybe I should check in with myself. I can respect that.
So I figured I'd give this publisher's games another spin. See if anything's changed. Answer? Nope. Still not for me. Still too close to reality. I'd say the main issue is... that guns are awesome. That's the general impression I get from you, yes? No, I don't mean that in a good way. We don't use the word awesome in its traditional sense anymore, do we? To be filled with awe. Awe can be wonderful or terrible. I look at the cold metal precision of a mass-manufactured assault rifle and I'm filled with awe. That someone would design an object purpose-built for mass murder. That's a hell of a thing, isn't it? A hell of a thing. Like Oppenheimer looking at an atomic bomb and seeing the ghosts of its future victims. So the problem is that it's too brutal a reminder of actual reality? Pretty much, yeah.
Awesome.
Now, give me a laser pistol, give me robots. Give me 2 bottomless Hollywood pistols and a million mooks to style on. Give me something awesome. Something that's so over the top and down the other side and up the side of the next hill that I can relax and sink into the fantasy.
Aw, yeah.
You do that and we're good. We can have some fun with violence without feeling like we're advocating murder. We can chill the hell out and blast some baddies.
So basically you want to live inside an 80s action movie. So what I'm getting from you is that if you could crawl into a badass 1980 beep action movie and live there, you'd be cool with that. So which one? Commando? Terminator? Aliens?
I'm thinking Running Man. I mean, sure, it's a dystopian nightmare world where you fight to the death on a TV game show, but I like competition, you know? And in the sequel, I can gear up to overthrow the media overlords with all my awesome rebel friends, which is neat.
I like that. There wasn't a sequel to The Running Man.
Not in your imagination, maybe. In mine, I have 2 acts of the script already done.
You know I'm down.
But yeah, you get the idea. I just want action, not reality. Give me action or give me death. Or a sandwich. A sandwich is also cool.
I like sandwiches. Avery, and sometimes it can be a new take on the concept sometimes. You may not like other versions that are similar, but one can be a new take on the genre. Good to try it out just to see if you like it. That's a good point. That's true. Very, very true.
Realizing we're still loitering around the crowded booth of military shooter fans, Zapper nods and waves for me to follow her. We shuffle off to the side of the con floor. Slightly quieter, but not by much. In other news, rumor mill's saying we lost our sponsor today, huh? Crap, right. I almost forgot. It's cool, it's cool. You got this, right? I trust that you got this. I don't mean that in a questioning way. I literally trust that you got this. Actually, LOCKSLEY and Rhapsody are taking first crack at finding a new sponsor. They got this, hopefully.
You know I'm down.
Yeah, I can see that. Rhapsody knows their stuff. Okay, doubly less worried now. See, this is why you rule. You got this beat on lock. Anything you can't fix yourself, you've got good people around you ready to dive in. That's a hell of a force of nature you're packing in terms of charisma points. More than I've ever managed, at least. I'm happy to count myself as one of your allies in the war we call life as a pro gamer. And, you know, just happy being in your general area. I don't think I've seen that look from Zapper before. It's kind of cute. Okay, now I'm getting all cutesy and stuff. I should really knock it off. I don't mind cutesy. It's a good look for you. I'd try to shoot for hot rather than cute. I think we got enough cute already in this gang, but hot's in short supply without you and me around. That was smooth. Very smooth, Zapper. I like how you just slid that in there. And on that note, I leave. Catch up with you later, Girl Got Game. Zapper blazes her own trail, and I never know what's coming next. It's interesting, getting these little peeks inside Zapper's head. From the outside, she looks like a mindless adrenaline junkie, but inside... Okay, inside she's also an adrenaline junkie, but a mindful one. And unless I'm reading my signals wildly wrong, maybe she's kind of, sort of, a little bit totally into me? Possibly. That's a nice thought. I don't hate it. Alright, FMX. Thanks for joining tonight. It was nice having you. Enjoy the rest of your time zone. We'll see you later. There's still so much more to see and do. Where should I explore next? Let's see. So there's Jinx, and there's also Grace and Domino? Maybe we'll do Grace and Domino. They're shopping for nerd stuff. Or I could phone Jinx. I like nerd stuff, to be fair. It takes some poking around through the crowd, but eventually I locate Domino and Grace in a maze of game vendors. The booths range from makeshift table and crate arrangements right on up to glossy and slick storefronts. But they all have one thing in common. Games. Games and games, games with games, games and games and games. Woohoo! Oh, they have a dinosaur peak! That's so rare! $4,000 is a bit steep for it, though.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
His face, wow. A bit steep for an 8-bit video game cartridge. Oh, yes. The empty box alone can go for $1,000. I lack the words to adequately express the nightmare horror of this scenario.
Hey.
Ah, Girl Got Game. Come engage in retail therapy with us. We are purchasing tokens of nerd culture so that we may signify our identification with 30-year-old technology trends.
Uh-huh. My wallet always somehow becomes magically empty once I enter a vendor hall. Yeah, it's funny how that happens, eh?
It's not really that cynical, I promise. I just love finding these rare artifacts of the game generations that came before me. We can really learn a lot from the past, you know?
Agreed. I got an MS-DOS collection the size of... Well, the games were tiny back then, but relatively speaking, the size of a truck.
We could use a truck about now, actually.
He holds up a pair of plastic bags, each straining mightily from the weight of rectangular plastic wedges within them.
Today, as we go on a grand safari through the jungles of retro gaming, I am Grace's Beast of Burden.
I mean, if it's too much for you to carry, Domino, it's okay. I don't mind taking a bag or two. It's really no bother.
That was an exaggeration for comedic effect, Grace. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just saying, I didn't mean to burden you or anything.
It's fine. We cool. My arms may stretch a few inches by the end of the day, but hey, gravity is a harsh mistress.
Seems Domino's love for cynical wordplay is going right over Grace's head. No surprise there. I don't know how it happens every time. Looks at my figure shelf. It's a true mystery. Fetch the race days! We must elevate our Grace over the unwashed masses. She will not get that at all. Yeah. It's friends helping friends, right? Way I see it, this is just how we roll in Magnificent 7. We're friends helping friends. We support each other no matter what. It's not a burden, it's compassion in physical form.
Sure thing.
Exactly. I want to be here in your time of need, Grace. Even if that need is just schlepping around a bunch of cartridges. Well, okay. And you're right. I'm always willing to help out a friend in need. So Domino, if you ever, if you need anything, I'm here. Even if you just want to talk, or... Ooh, what's this?
As Domino is distracted by a plastic game box, Grace shoots me a brief, worried look. I spent some time with Domino, and she's not wrong to be worried. But he's maintaining his mask of cheer in public. Not much to be done about it right now.
Oh, whoa.
The Silent Hill HD collection. And only $5. Why yes, I think I will spend my hard-earned coin of the realm on that one. I've always loved the idea of a horror game where the only real monsters are the ones you brought in with you.
What?
Oh, don't buy that version! The HD remaster is really awful. If you want to play those games, we should get the originals. I can't afford the originals. I mean, if I had that kind of money, I'd be grabbing Earthbound instead. Oh, what a colorful, happy game!
Oh boy, here we go again.
I know. It's got death cults, police brutality, and the final boss is a surreal manifestation of violation and agony. Isn't it great?
That's just a theory. Anyway, we could get Earthbound for you. There's a loose copy here for only $200. Practically a steal. The cost was much higher back in 2000, beep, when people were investing in retro games rather than simply enjoying them. I was just about to scream, no, not HD remaster. That's great.
Let's get you your favorite game. I'll pitch in. What do you say? If I had that kind of money, sure. Which, as noted, I do not. And with our sponsor situation kinda up in the air, I'm thinking fewer three-figure impulse buys the better, right?
Play it in an emulator. I don't know what to do for this one, honestly. Maybe this? There have to be alternatives, right? Is Earthbound available digitally? You don't need the literal piece of plastic from 1990 Peep just to enjoy a game. Yeah, that's what I felt like too, Avery. I'm like, I don't really like any of the options.
Well, I mean, you could get the mobile phone version of it for a few dollars, but playing a retro game with virtual D-pad on glasses... Done. Domino's like, and purchase. Domino pockets his phone, having spent digital pocket change on a digital copy of his dream game.
What?
Yeah, I figured Grace wouldn't like it, because it's like, it's not authentic. But it's a terrible way to play old games. Hey, I'll take what I can get. And this is a thing I can actually get. It's not the best, but you learn to live with premium mediocre products when you stay thrifty. Well, okay. I mean, if that works best for you.
All the more reason to get a new sponsor, so maybe one day Domino can buy the thing he wants without settling for second best.
I think that's enough shopping, for now. Maybe it's for the best that I not spend all my money on things I don't really need. Hey, don't let me guilt you into not having fun. That'd be sucky. No, it's fine. I'm living by myself now and can't fall back on my family for support. It's a lesson I should learn. And no matter our situation, no matter what crisis we face, we're together. We'll support each other, and we'll make the right decisions to get through it. Let's hear it for Magnificent Seven. Hooray. Louder. Hooray. Can't hear you. Hooray, damn it. Seriously, hooray. I can't ray any hooer. Nice.
Grace playing old games. Authentic is horribly expensive.
Yep.
I mean, it's not the best way to play, but not everyone has the money. F capitalism, exactly. It's just like, I get it. Like, I understand. It's like, it's not authentic, but holy crap, is it expensive.
Let's call it here. My brain's melting from being around 80,000 people, and my stomach yearns for calories.
Now, where should I go? But before I can continue my journey into the depths of Max, I'm rather rudely interrupted. You! Oh god, not Coda. I don't even remember what your voice was. I'm just gonna give you this voice.
What is your problem? Why are you doing this?
It's Coda, formerly of Team Play to Win? Still wearing his P2W jacket, although it's dirtier and has holes in it. Dude looks incredibly agitated, scared, and angry.
Leave me the hell alone! Isn't it enough you already destroyed my career? You want to ruin my whole damn life, too?
What? He advances on me, trembling and losing his nerves with every word he speaks.
It's you, isn't it? You and your damn iris. My bank accounts. All that junk mail. The things you sent my mother.
Not the mother. Oh, is it Avery? Actually, that'd be great. Coda, what are you going on about? I haven't done anything.
Of course you have. You. If it's not you, then... Of course. Her. She's doing this. Well, I won't let you ruin me. You hear me? I won't let you do this. Damn it. Damn it!
Coda, what are you even talking about? Alas, he ignores me and runs right back into the crowd, plowing into two cosplayers as he loses himself in the chaos of Max. I'm bewildered, but my brief chat with Punchy78 tickles the back of my mind. He did warn me that Valkyrie, owner of P2W, can seriously grind an axe when it comes to grudges. If she's still angry at Coda for his part in that incident, well, yikes. Double yikes. But before I can ponder it further, I'm interrupted again. This time by happier, familiar faces. Hello!
Hail, friend!
We bring good tidings. The possibility of good tidings, at any rate.
Even a possibility would be welcome. It's been a weird day.
You do appear a little shaken up. Everything okay?
I'll be fine. I'm more interested in your tidings. Tell me of your tidings.
Very well. We have a strong contender for our future sponsor. My fair Marion struck up a conversation with another Iris and...
Hold up. You named your Iris Maid Marion? Seriously, my dude? How am I supposed to compete with your Iris if she's your Maid Marion? Man.
It's a bit embarrassing, but my lovely Iris decided she actually quite enjoys my, shall we say, aesthetic, and chose that moniker of her own free will.
I'm squinting at that Iris. Locksley's phone chimes in as a pink glowing figure in a beautiful medieval dress curtsies towards us. Okay, I do appreciate that she committed to the bit with the dress.
Forsooth, 'tis mine honor to assist friends of my Lord Locksley in all his battles with my powerful database indexing toolset. Huzzah!
So...
right. To refocus, we may have an inroad with a powerful sponsor and a powerful opportunity. I still need to have a few more conversations and smooth some things over.
Nice.
But either way, we'll have the results by the end of day.
That's all great and everything, but I think I have one small question. Whom exactly are you chatting with?
Nah.
Spoilers.
Come on, man. I feel that as your quote-unquote manager, I should at least get a hint, you know?
Seriously though, I wouldn't want to get your hopes up in case this falls through. It's already been a rough day for you. No need to make it rougher by promising you the moon and stars then delivering nothing.
I guess I can see that, but I don't know. Being left in suspense is pretty awful too. I just want Hamza to sponsor me. Is that so bad? I was thinking that, Zach, when Rhapsody's like, spoilers! It's just like you and Avery's being like, redacted.
Very well, this calls for a distraction. Max is filled with those, thankfully. How are you taking to it all? You did seem a tad bit overwhelmed this morning.
I'm adjusting. Everybody seems to be having fun, too, which helps. I also spoke to Fight Shack to present our side of the story to the public.
I saw. You handled yourself well. I'm proud of you, Girl Got Game. I propose we keep the good times rolling. If you like, you can accompany me to lunch and perhaps accompany me as I obtain a certain arcade relic.
Another Polybius? Oh. A subtle glance from him confirms my suspicion that this is related to that creepy brain-bending game Polybius. He didn't want me getting involved, but I suppose I'm involved enough to the point where he'd rather include me than shut me out.
Lunch is vibrating. Hold that thought. My pants are vibrating.
Rhapsody, calm down. Rhapsody takes out their phone and quickly scrolls through what seems like a long chat thread.
What I was going to say was lunch is always a welcome and delicious idea. However, I just found out I need to make my way back to the stage for the Crimson Tiger Invitational. I'm casting the first match.
You mean the match we were supposed to be playing in?
Yeah.
That's right. But now it's P2W against some other small team. And there is one other caveat.
I'm not sure I need another surprise added onto this whole ordeal. We might have to keep this sponsorship redacted for another year or two if we keep up the pace of how you've been streaming. Hey, can only go up from here, baby.
They need a second caster too. I could do it with some rando, or Girl Got Game could be my color commentator.
I could announce P2W's match.
Or you could go have lunch with Locksley.
The twain are tantalizing choices for fun and distraction, whatever you decide.
And information. Both are interesting options for gathering intel. One on P2W, the other Polybius. Either way, I'll learn something. Locksley, let's talk ancient arcade games. Locksley, you and I, let's walk and talk. Maybe get some lunch.
If you have a chance to pick me up something, I'd appreciate it. I'll be trapped at the stage for the rest of the day.
Catch you later.
Have fun. I'll see you both later.
You have my thanks.
Thank you for accompanying me. Always helps to have a second when dealing with unsavory types.
Unsavory? As in, this person would taste bad if boiled with broth and cilantro, or as in...
As in criminal elements, afraid. You recall our discussion about Polybius, the cursed arcade game, and my efforts to collect a working specimen of the technology.
Kinda hard to forget. I still wake up now and then with headaches thanks to that damn game.
Concerning. But our concern today is a dealer in bootleg arcade PCBs. That's printed circuit boards, the slabs of green plastic and chips that make games what they are. The lead is promising. He's offering what he claims is a genuine Polybius PCB in exchange for, let's say, a sum of money without specifying the actual amount.
Heck of a thing to spend your team's salary on, considering our sponsorship woes.
This particular endeavor is being funded by my silent partners, actually.
Who are...
As noted, it's best if you don't know. But rest assured, in all other matters, my loyalty is to Magnificent Seven, which is partly why I wanted your assistance today. You refuse to look away from the truth of Polybius, and I can respect that. I owe you as much disclosure as possible. So I aim to bind myself to you tightly in that conspiracy, so that we have as few secrets between us as possible. You deserve a peek behind the curtain.
Okay, but let's clarify a few points. Are we headed towards guns and knives gang throwdowns here?
Certainly not. I mean, I'd be rather surprised if that were the case. No. Today we simply deal with grey market arcade part resellers. Their crimes are strictly white collar. But it's never wise to arrive at such a meeting alone. Since one of my silent partners missed their flight to this coast, well...
You turn to me.
Precisely. So, are you game?
I'm not just game. I'm girl got game.
But shh.
I do agree, Zach, that the other option would be more useful for our actual job. But the plot of Polybius. I really want to know what's going on with that haunted arcade machine. I'm in pretty deep on this stuff, aren't I? On one hand, I'm manager of a rising FOD2 team. On the other, I'm dealing with Locksley's weird mysteries. But I can't deny the times I've woken with that burning, pixelated smile in my head. The Polybius incident isn't going away. Turn to face the storm, I say. If I wasn't ready to do that, I wouldn't have accepted Locksley's offer today. Okay, but I'm running if they pull like a big-ass katana on us.
And I'll be right behind you, believe me. I want nothing to do with violence. Shall we?
We shall? A year from now. Or maybe two, because that's the end of the stream, unfortunately. Ended on a cliffhanger. I do apologize, but I think I'm cooked. I'm pretty pooped. But I think we made some good progress. We finished a chapter and got, I want to say, like a third or a halfway through the next chapter, so that's good. See you guys in 2027. Hey, at least we learned about Papa Smurf 69 today, so it wasn't a loss. It was all worth it in the end. Thank you, Da, for voicing yourself.
You're welcome. It's always my pleasure.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the coffee.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody who came and joined today. It was great having you for an impromptu Arcade Spirit stream. I mean, I should be back Saturday with Danganronpa again. God willing. Everything's been so crazy up in the air and stuff, so, but hopefully we'll get back to our regularly scheduled content. I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you around. Alright, take care. Bye-bye!